now we coming to get it. The shook one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. 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 B-R-O-O-K, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
That hit. Cam Thomas.
Just give me the ball, I'm fitting the score next. My J is all net, me and Jay just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Make you watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a Smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. The sturdy or Millie rock like a FanDuel. That's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
Yo, get your Jiffy popcorn. Get any kind of popcorn that you like. Caramel popcorn. It's fitting to be a movie. Kyrie in the finals. Back before KD in the finals. Kyrie in the finals versus the Celtics. He stepped on Lucky. Yo, Drew Holiday, Derek White, they gonna have their hands full. Who wins the finals? Are Nets fans happy for Kyrie Irving? I am. I'm going to tell you why I'm happy for Kyrie Irving. I'm happy for him because he's a great player, and for the most part, he's had negative media press since he left Cleveland. So for a player to endure all of that bad media, all that negative stuff they had to say about Kyrie Irving for all of these years, I'm happy for him, bro. I'm not even finna hold you, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy for him because now the narrative is about basketball. Don't worry about his philanthropy. You know, I know y'all don't care about that. You know what I mean? Some people don't care about that. Y'all don't care about all the other stuff. I see Andre 76. Bro, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Andre 76 says all you can do is be happy for Kyrie. I am happy for him, bro. Real shit. Yo, what's good, Leaf?
Yo, what's good, bro?
Are you happy for Kyrie Irving?
Absolutely, 100%. I mean, like, listen. What went down over here, and I understand what, and Joey had touched on it, bro. Like, I understand the situation that went down. It was unfortunate. Do I think Kyrie found out that he lost a lot of money? Yes, he humbled himself. Obviously, you can say all of that, but in terms of basketball, and that's what I would like to keep it as. I am happy for Kyrie, man. I mean, I think he has a chance to erase a lot of things that was said about him in the media and about in a lot of these basketball discourses about him folding in the playoffs without LeBron and all this craziness. And now Luka got a chance to basically do us all a favor and prove once and for all that the Boston Celtics got two Scottie Pippens like I know they have. I know for a fact that's the truth, bro. Like, listen, and it's going to be proven in this series.
Man, yo, shout to Leaf. Yo, subscribe to Leaf 4788. I'm out to you'll see his page scrolling across the bottom of the screen. We're gonna go to Ivan real quick. Ivan, are you happy for Kyrie Irving?
Yeah, I am happy for Kyrie Irving, man. It's crazy because it's when Kyrie Irving picked his team, it didn't work out. But when basketball is all about luck and complementary pieces, man. There you go, bro. He couldn't do it here, but he did it over there, man. I'm happy for him. I wasn't expecting it either. and they proved me wrong.
AD showed up big. He wasn't just like some role player. Like he was huge in this game. Post.
I,
I think Kyrie Irving is very talented, and I like when the story. I like when the narrative is more so about what happened with the basketball player when we talking about the actual game,
right.
not necessarily his off-court antics and what you thinking about him personally and his choice to do this or that. More so focused on what's going on with him. Did he show up tonight or was Luca alone? He absolutely showed up.
Yeah.
They said him and Luca broke some type of record where he's like they scored four.
The previous record the
It's
previous
like
record
hold on. Let me get it out. It's 4 games. They had 30 points apiece. Go ahead, Lee.
The previous record for a Game 7 in franchise history was held by Luka and Brunson, and which was only 2 years ago when they scraped the fuck out of the Suns. I know y'all remember that game. They embarrassed them.
Game
And
7.
yeah, that was Game 7. Them niggas got destroyed. I ain't gonna lie. This game looked a lot like that game.
Yeah.
Because when I started seeing Luka come out and hitting threes from damn near midcourt nowhere, I was like, yeah, I think Luka's ready to get this shit over with. He is not bullshitting around, and I think Kyrie saw that, and Kyrie followed suit. Minnesota shot poorly, bro. They just couldn't do anything, bro. Like Lively came back.
But that's what I'm saying. I want to get to how Minnesota, they can't. It's hard for them. They get off the ground slowly. Like it's hard for them to score the ball and keep up the pace with the Mavs. You know what I mean? Like they can't score with them. Basically, they don't have enough offense to stay in the game with the Mavs. Like the Mavs, did you see how much the Mavs were scoring in the first quarter, Leaf? They had like 30 plus points, both quarters, first and second. In the halftime, they had like 59 points.
Yeah. I think.
And the Wolves had fucking 20, but 40 points at half. They could not score, bro.
I think the levels that Dallas is able to go to, specifically Luka and Kyrie, bro, is just out of this world. This Dallas and Boston series, it reminds me of the 2000 Western Conference Finals, and I tell you why. The two best closers are on one team, just like they was on the 2000 Western Conference Finals. All the best role players and the best B plus players are on the other team, just like they was in the 2000 Western Conference Finals. And I'm looking at this shit in the same aspect because I know for a fact when the game comes down to one possession in the fourth quarter, I know who the hell I trust, and it damn sure ain't Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Damn sure ain't them, bro. Like, listen, it's I don't yeah. Everybody up in here know I don't got nothing positive to say about the Boston Celtics.
Hold on. We got T Sweets on the panel.
My bad.
Hold on. Let me give you the introduction. We got this piece of shit Celtic fan. Nah, I'm just kidding. We got my guy T Sweets is subscribed to his page. Just Win Baby Podcast. He's a Celtic fan. He's covering the finals. Shout to him, man. Shout to Big Priest. I was listening to him earlier on Showtime Sports. He was calling the game. That was dope. But we're gonna go to T Sweezy, then we're gonna go to Big Priest. Talk to us, T Sweezy.
I ain't watched the whole game. I expected the Mavericks to win. Once they was well, before the series, I had Minnesota. I was completely wrong. When Mavs was up 2-0, I said, yeah, bro, the Mavs are going to the finals, bro. You know what I'm saying? They can't stop the offense, bro. I ain't never seen a defense player of the year that's unplayable. You feel me? And the Mavericks, they got a lot of firepower. And Daniel Gafford, he looked like the defensive player of the year. You know what I'm saying? Because Rudy Gobert is supposed to be looking like how Daniel Gafford and Lively look on defense, but Lively missed like 2 games, and they still was struggling to beat them. You feel me? And Mavericks, a lot of people sleeping on the Mavericks defense. The Mavericks play defense. You feel me? And Rudy Gobert,
you're right.
bro,
I seen the defense.
That surprised me.
Defense, honestly.
Bro, that surprised me. Luka playing defense was mind blowing to me. But you're right.
The Mavs got the number 1 defense since the trade
deadline. And then
deadline.
their half-court offense is the problem, bro.
The Mavs have the number 1 defense since the trade deadline, bro.
I think the problem that I saw before the problem that I saw with this matchup is, bro, is off like the Timberwolves offensive because the thing is they wasn't able to stop Carl and Anthony Edwards, the last series. But this series they was able to stop Anthony Edwards. They had nobody else to generate offense. And another thing too, the Timberwolves did not adjust it by taking Rudy Gobert. He did the same thing over and over again.
You
This
see what he
didn't
was doing in the first half on offense, bro? Like,
yes.
why were they running the offense through him? And then on top of that, like the nigga was doing up in bullshit.
Bro, it was making me throw up.
Doing the court can't even get his shit off, bro.
Bro, if you look at Rudy Gobert offense and look at my throw up, you wouldn't know the difference. It looked the same.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, hold on. Shout to Ivor, shout to T Sweezy. Again, subscribe to Just Win Baby Podcast. We're gonna go to Big Priest. I know he called the game. What you seen out there? What's going on with the Wolves offense? What did you see, Big Priest?
I thought when Luka came out cooking them the way he did, it looked like they gave up. They didn't try to do anything different. The head coach was putting McLaughlin in the game. He was without answers. It was tough on Minnesota. They didn't. Cat started going downhill in the second half when they was already down 30.
Oh my god! Niggas big for nothing.
Ant-Man put his foot on the gas in the fourth quarter when they was already down 30. I mean,
yeah.
I don't.
So hold on. What about Mike Conley? What about Mike Conley? And because my thing is the main difference is Lively. I feel like Lively, he slow up all of that traffic trying to get to the paint, and
that's why they needed to start Naz Reid.
Right, off of the pick and roll, he's a good defender. He's a good pick and roll defender, so he could
That's
cover.
exactly
And
why they needed to start Naz Reid, because Naz Reid can knock down the 3-pointer efficiently. I mean, shit, if they don't want him, they can send him to us. You know what I'm saying?
That's a big fact. We've been winning him.
Yes, Joey, facts. You've been saying that.
Hold on. So hold on, just real quick. We're gonna go to Joey BK and Leaf after that. But so is it fair to say Jason Kidd outcoached the coach of the year? I mean,
the coach of the year was in OKC, but yeah, he
outcoached him. He outcoached him
I meant
too.
to say, yeah.
But OKC, hold on. When OKC lost, though, OKC lost. Like it's. I feel like it's ways to lose. OKC lost the right way. Timberwolves lost dumb.
Okay, define the right way.
Yeah,
define the right way, meaning adjustment. Like Preacher said, if you would have lost to Reeds and having Karl Anthony Towns, at least you're giving yourself a chance. No results is guaranteed, but give yourself a chance. You didn't have to guard slow-mo. They laid off of Rudy Gobert, bro. They gave these people all the space in the world, bro. They was alone with space because they can't shoot.
You make good points, but let's make the point that let's bring up the elephant in the room. Since outside of the first round, nobody has been able to put pressure on Luka defensively. The only last person to do that was James Harden, and you know it, bro.
Well, shit, Leaf, you can't.
The last person to put Luka in foul trouble consistently was James Harden, and we all know it.
Right, well, I'm just saying you can't really guard Luka like that because you can't touch the motherfucker.
Hold up, y'all not understanding what I'm saying. The last person to make Luka play defense one-on-one was James Harden.
Yeah, Luka couldn't guard James Harden.
Here's the thing, though. Luka don't play defense, so it's hard to get him in foul trouble when he don't even.
No, but Luka been guarded though. Luka guard PG. Luka guard PG though. He did a great job on PG, but James Harden, he had no.
Was able
Luka's
to
a
do
fucking
it.
that nigga don't play no defense half the time.
But here's the thing: James Harden was able to do it. He had Luka on islands by himself.
I understand what you said. Go ahead, honest. Go ahead.
The reason being is because in terms of shot creation, bro, the Clippers had that even without Kawhi in that series. The thing is they overcoached. Tyronn Lue overcoached. He stopped the first game. They came out the gate. They went right to Zubats. And then the second half, PG and Kawhi closed it out.
Yeah, hold on.
PG
Yeah,
and Harden.
hold on, Lee.
PG and
hold
Harden
on
closed
before
it
you
out.
go
Hold
PG
further.
and
on,
Harden
y'all.
closed it out. That's what it
Hold on,
was.
y'all.
PG and Harden.
Hold on, y'all. I want to read this comment. Shout to Dren23. Shout to the panel. Dren23 says, glad for my boy Kyrie. If Luka and Kyrie wins the chip, this will be an authentic win since Dallas 2011. How you feel about that comment, Joey? And what you thought about tonight?
I mean, if Minnesota was gonna come back and lay this fucking egg, they might as well just have took that fucking broom in last game, man. Because this shit was fucking crazy, man.
Man, I love that
No,
2011.
they might as well have lost in Game 7 to Denver.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah,
They might as well.
exactly.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, we could take it all the way back to them. But Luka did his thing. I mean, he did his thing. The fan taunted him. He brought out the handkerchief because he's a crybaby, which he is. He has
He said he
he
brought
has
out
one of
the
the
handkerchief.
he has one of the best whistles in the NBA. Excuse me. He does have the best whistle in the NBA. He has the
Not
golden
over
whistle.
Joel. Not over Joel.
Oh, you tripping, man. Luka
Nah,
got
not
the
over.
whistle.
Nigga, Joel damn near was living at the free throw line. What we talking about?
Luka is the new James Harden, okay? When it comes to that
Nah,
fucking, I'm telling you, we're getting the whistle. Remember when
Joel, bro. There's nobody equivalent to Joel. I'm sorry, bro. Like,
yeah, but
listen,
okay. So I'm gonna get back
and
to we could debate that, but my shit gonna be short. Um, I don't really care if Kyrie win a ring. I'm not a Kyrie fan. Y'all know how I feel about him based off of what he did here in Brooklyn. So fuck him. But I'm not gonna be happy for the nigga. But if he win, good for him. That's all I got.
Damn, you said fuck him.
That was cold. Shout to Joey BK.
Nah,
Samba said,
because here's the thing though. Let me just say this real quick. Because when Kyrie was in Brooklyn, it was more important things than basketball. That's what he said out his own mouth. It's more important things than basketball. Well, it sure looked like basketball is important to him in Dallas.
But
Well,
It wasn't important. It wasn't important to him in Brooklyn.
I
And
agree. Hold on,
I'm
I
gonna double down on this. I'm gonna double down on this. I don't see how some Nets fans is rooting for this nigga when he is one of the fucking main reasons why we don't have the big three. I solely believe if Kyrie came to Brooklyn, took basketball serious, we would still have the big three today.
I'll answer that
agree with
last question, bro. It's real simple. They playing the Boston Celtics. That's why we rooting for them.
Yeah.
Next question.
well, me, I can answer it too because
go ahead, Big Chris.
I've been a Nets fan for a very long time, as I said. But Kyrie is a New Jersey guy like me, and I feel like outside of the things that he did do wrong, it's been a lot of people that did him wrong, and since he's been in the league too. So it's with the way the narrative was with Stephen A. Smith and all these people, justified, whatever you want to call it. I think they intervened too much. They were in his business too much. So in Dallas, he's gotten the opportunity to just focus on basketball. So I am happy for him. Number one, because I want us as black men to have some kind of peace in our life, and it seems like he's at that. So yeah.
Let me rebuttal that real quick. Let me rebuttal that, please, Ivan. Just let me get a minute.
Go. I do agree with you, Joey. The only thing
the reason Kyrie is, let's keep it a buck here, man. Like, the reason he's playing the way he's playing is because after he left Brooklyn, his reputation was shit. Okay, nobody wanted to deal with Kyrie. He had very, very little suitors. The only ones that was looking for him was, I believe, reported was Phoenix, Dallas, and the Lakers. That's it. Also, Kyrie is getting paid less money than he is when he signed the first contract with the Nets. So with that being said, Kyrie is playing for money right now. He knows his reputation is in the shit.
He's making over $40 million a year. He got a 3-year max.
Yeah, but he wants to make more money, bro. He's making $126 million a year. He was making 141 with the Nets. He took a pay cut in Dallas.
Yo, so hold on. I want to say this because Joey, you definitely right.
I mean, it ain't really a pay cut. It's tax-free bread down there, bro.
Yeah, but I want to say this. I want to say it wasn't for Sean Marks in that situation that Kyrie had over here. Cause I didn't think he took, because the Empowerment League, with LeBron James and all of that stuff. I didn't think he took the NBA. Some people take that money for granted. I feel like Kyrie was taking because he used to like taking time off since his
Oh yeah,
reputation was tarnished. He like I gotta make up for it. So Dallas kind of got the best Kyrie, unfortunately. Yeah,
exactly.
we
A focused
yeah,
Kyrie. And you
yeah,
know
yeah.
what? You want to know another thing? He lost a lot of bread in New York. Kyle
So,
lost a lot of
but with that
bread.
said, I'm still happy for him. But I think it wasn't for Sean Marks putting that foot on, on his ass. They wouldn't have got this Kyrie. They would have got a
Exactly.
yeah. So
Ivan hit it on the head. They got Kyrie at the right time
yeah, yep. Because
in the right moment.
yep. So I'm happy for him though. With that all being said,
Yeah, I don't have no ill will
All right.
towards I don't have no ill will towards Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, because he's from Jersey.
At the end of the day, it's just basketball.
yeah. I agree with Preach.
I mean, it should be personal, bro. Be personal, but I don't hold on to the
But
past,
hold
bro.
on,
Like I
even though
gotta,
I've
I
been
got.
hold on, yo, y'all gotta hate me for this because I've been wrong with Dallas. Been whooping all my predictions. I thought OKC was gonna win. I thought Minnesota was gonna win.
Yeah, that's
I
a
thought
fact.
Clip. I'm
I
Hey,
need, I
Ivan,
need
pick
I'm
you.
them
sticking
Nah,
with the
nah,
against. Hey,
nah.
Celtics.
Ivan,
Ivan.
Ivan,
No,
Ivan. This
Ivan,
is
pick them
Ivan. Hold up. This is what you do.
so they can
I need you
lose.
to keep going against Dallas because the thing is, bro. I don't need you to
No,
make your pick Dallas and then they fuck it up, bro.
No,
Like no, I
I
don't
want
need
him.
you doing that.
good.
Hey,
That's
I
smart,
I
want
Lee.
you
need
to
you
pick
keep going
Dallas.
against Dallas, bro. It's very, very
Nah,
important that the Eastern Conference does not win shit. You understand me?
Ivan, keep it
It's
consistent.
very, very important.
Bro, I want to keep it because I really do think the Celtics. I've been wrong, but I think the Celtics have a chance because Timberwolves was basically doing the most stupidest shots. They wasn't getting good
I mean,
shots.
Boston do that too.
Yeah, but Boston at least get open threes. Like, bro, they
Yeah,
was they
hold on,
was
y'all. Hold on, y'all. Can you
And
hear me?
Boston is a better
Yeah.
shooting team, obviously.
Hold on. Hold on. I just looked at my chat. I looked at my analytics the other day, and it said my audience is 100% male and 0% female. And Love and Aries look like they showing love to my guy Big Priest. I need you to hit him with that Isaac Hayes shit, bro. Hit him with that Isaac Hayes real quick. You
Oh,
know what I
salute,
mean?
Levinaries. What's up? What's up?
What's the Isaac Hayes shit? What's the? Are you talking about his voice or something? Normal.
What up, Easy E? Salute.
No, of
Yeah, what
course.
up, Levinaries? Yes. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I ain't got no hate towards Kyrie Irving.
Yo, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
because
say,
you from
It
Jersey.
don't.
That's why.
Nah, even
listen.
with let me put it like this: Jason Kidd left here and went to the Knicks. I still respect him.
Listen, hold on. Listen, I just want to say, as a fan, I see sometimes fans, they could get it confused on how we, in my opinion, should feel about a player based on the business side of basketball and the actual game on the court. You know what I mean? The biggest knock on Kyrie was his availability and how serious he was being here. And again, I contribute that to him in press conferences talking, oh yeah, me, Joe Tsai, and his wife, we were all talking. Kyrie's big on family, big in don't just look at me as you know what I mean, a player. You know what I mean? You look at me as a person, that kind of thing. And I don't think he built that relationship here, and he wanted it here. So case in
He
point
also
is
said we don't need a coach.
right, and
Mm.
he was,
but
and again, like,
And,
right.
and, and got and got Kenny
Hold on.
fired.
Hold on. And
Nah,
It
on
nah.
that
wasn't
Kenny,
note,
just him.
hold
nah.
on,
It
yo,
Kenny
wasn't
didn't
just him.
resign. No, Kenny didn't
hold on,
resign. That's all
No,
that
that
is.
hold
wasn't
on.
just him though. That wanted Kenny gone. That wasn't just him.
Right,
He was still
right. But hold on. I'm not
Kenny
disagreeing
didn't
with that, but
resign, bro. That's
hold
what
on.
that was.
hold on,
Hold on, I'm not disagreeing with that, but I am saying he learned his lesson. He did get a coach that was there. He didn't have the whole arrogance of anybody could be the coach. I think he learned this lesson. Maybe KD didn't, and that's why Vogel got fired. That's why the other coach got fired, and then Vogel got fired. You feel what I mean? So it did look like it was Kyrie, but it sounded like KD was really the one on that, because when you look at after what happened with the Brooklyn Nets,
That's a
you
fact.
see me? Those are telltale signs about who
They
really
both
feel
suckers at the end of
what.
the day. One's more
but
of a
Now,
sucker than the other one.
I mean,
yeah,
Still.
he probably. I mean,
but
listen, he probably had more respect for J Kidd than anybody, bro. And loving Aries. How you know my birthday was in
the,
April? I
hold
see.
on, Lee. The only reason why I agree with Joey is that we all know, right? I think, well, most of us we know when you give employees, or even me, I'm an employee or whatever, get too much power. Sometimes we can extend. Kyrie basically had too much power here. And
Exactly.
sometimes
They had to take it back.
people can
He
extend. If you don't put standards, if you don't put limitations on somebody, y'all know that y'all heard the saying, you get somebody inch, they take a mile. That was
They
Kyrie.
said, you know what they were saying? The
KD
media,
had more
was
power
saying
than
that,
Kai.
you know what the media was saying? The inmates are running the asylum. That's what they over there in Brooklyn. That's what they were saying. And you know what's so crazy? Everybody
But
want to
dude,
look at everybody want to look at sides like, oh, why you ain't want to pay Kyrie? Why you ain't want to do this? Ain't none of y'all can sit here and tell me Sal wouldn't have paid that nigga what he wanted if he was doing what he's doing in Dallas and Brooklyn.
Yeah,
None of
okay,
y'all
that
telling me that.
okay, but why is you just putting the whole bag on Kyrie when
no, not only
KD
Kyrie, but
has
hold on, my
when
thing, my
KD
thing.
had more power than him? So why
Yeah,
is
and
you just putting the whole
So
Can,
bill
hold on,
can,
on
can,
on Kyrie?
hold on, y'all, hold on. Ken, is it fair that it all started because of the COVID thing? Pardon my language. Don't
yes,
pull YouTube police. Like, I think it's because of that. I think it's because of the availability, and again, you can't put that on Kai. So that whole availability about the whole thing about COVID, and again, y'all could
That was the
disagree with
mayor
that.
fault.
Listen, right, but no. But what I'm saying is, again, far as opinions, there's, and again, the reason why I side with Kyrie is because they did let unvaccinated players come to the Brooklyn Nets and play basketball. So it's not like those players couldn't play when they got to Brooklyn. They was letting those players
That's a
play.
fact.
So
Big
can I
fact.
if
say
you
something, Breezy?
hold on, let me finish.
Okay,
So
go ahead.
if you the one who got say in the matter, the mayor, then he should say, I no place. If anybody could play, it's the home players and the away players can't play. How you going to give the green light to away players over home
Big
players?
facts.
No,
yeah.
can
So,
I answer that question? Hold on, let me
So
answer that question.
good.
So Eric May Adams is a bitch. Oh, excuse me, I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry.
no, you're right though, Joey.
No.
You're
But
right.
here's my thing. He cannot do that to
Right.
players from.
Let's
Hold on,
not
hold on.
get
I'm gonna
Big Rich
explain it to
Kid
you.
Weezy
I'm gonna
banned.
explain.
Don't
All right,
get me banned.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna explain it to you. He put that mandate right with for New York employees. Being that Kyrie played basketball in New York, it affected him. He cannot make that effective for people that's playing in different other jurisdictions. You see what I'm saying? So that was a mandate for the city, a mandate for the city, right? For everybody who worked in the city. Unfortunately, Kyrie worked in the city. He has no jurisdiction over LeBron James that's coming from LA.
But still, at the end of the day, they playing here, and if you're not
Yeah.
vaccinated, you know what I mean. So my thing, my language, YouTube police, don't lock me up, don't ban me or no shit. Listen, all I'm saying is, look, at the end of the day, I'm not going to be mad at Kyrie because of that. Because again, as a fan, when he did play, I wanted to see him and KD get 100 games. You know what I mean, under their belt. They never did. As a duo, they didn't play a lot of games together, just them by themselves. Remember, that was the original plan. I never wanted the Harden trade. Everybody keep
Right.
adding Harden in the equation. I never wanted him in the first place. The duo, the package was Kyrie and KD. That's what we signed up for. They're not trying to trade our defense on the perimeter and Karis LeVert
I
or
mean,
our
but like,
defense in the
come on,
paint and
when we
Jared
got,
Allen. I'm
I
not
gotta
trying to do that.
I gotta clean that up because when we got James Harden, they felt like, bro, like when we seen all three of them niggas on the court, bro, like, come on, like we felt like
Nah,
anybody could put this shit
no.
together.
I
That's
didn't feel like that. I felt
if you
like we
didn't feel
lost
that way,
perimeter
bro, then you
defense.
out of your mind. You crazy, bro.
No,
I ain't gonna lie to
Yeah,
bro.
you.
hold on, because
Hold on. Listen. Why I'm busting out of my mind as a Nets fan? My perspective was, why would we pay Joe Harris over Spencer Dinwiddie, Karis LeVert, and Jared Allen? He ain't better than them in the core four that we had. He was the lesser, in my opinion. Case in point is Sean Marks gave him the back, so I disagree with that. That being said, the shooter that was supposed to help Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving was supposed to be Joe Harris. When the time came when Kyrie got hurt in that Buck series, you see Joe Harris couldn't hit the fucking water if he fell off a boat. So case in point is, if that's the case, he went the wrong directions, giving him Joey the contract, and on top of that, you taking away the good you did by investing in your draft pick. Jared Allen was in his fourth season, and if you look at his statistics, he got better every season. So him getting James Harden and trading all of those picks and this and that, what they got Eason. I'm not saying we would have got Eason with that pick, but we could have did something with that. Especially if now, if our trajectory is the whole commitment was to win the championship, and we didn't even get to the finals. Like, what are we talking about?
So hold on,
You know what I'm saying?
hold on. Let me just go off of it. I want to go. The reason why I would have done what Sean Mark did, even though I know you don't like the James Harden trade, you remember 3 years. Y'all agree that Sharp got better from 3 years ago, right? We all agree, right? From 3 years ago, Sharp is a way better player now, right? So
He's
if you saw
better.
when Sharp played with the big three, the Boston game, do y'all remember that? Sharp scored with James Harden. This is how James Harden is so good. A rookie Sharp scored 22 points and 10 rebounds just with James Harden alone, which he have a hard time doing now, and he's way better. Like that's how
Bro, but what about the defense, bro? James Harden didn't play perimeter defense, and Jarrett all played defense. We missed defense.
When you
Hold
got
on,
when you
hold on.
got them three niggas, you don't need no damn.
Yeah, and hold on, I want
Right.
to and I
He
want to ask
was
you
hurt
this.
in the playoffs, and he was only 1 year. Like, and he dipped on us.
Hold on,
Like,
I want to say that, but you got to put context to it though, because he thought Kyrie wasn't coming back. But my thing is, when you saw the Celtics, James Harden only played that Celtics series. Y'all remember the Brooklyn versus the Celtics? Even though they didn't have Jaylen Brown, James Harden single-handedly destroyed the Celtics by himself in that series. Single-handedly, y'all remember that, vividly, before he couldn't make it to the Bucks series. Well, I
you
mean,
talking about the
offense, and
generation?
Luka should be a prime example that offense outweigh defense any day. Like,
Right. So
But Luka been
let
playing
me
defense in
answer
these playoffs.
yeah, I agree,
let me
Priest. But you get
answer.
my
So,
point, Priest. You get my
I
yeah,
wanted to answer
go ahead.
breezy question. So the Joe Harris point, right? I hate Joe Harris too, right? But let's put context to it, like Ivan said. The reason Joe Harris got paid was because he was one of the top 3-point shooters in the fucking league. He got paid for his skill set. They wanted to put a good sharpshooter around Kyrie and KD to stretch the floor, right? You double, pick your poison. We got Joey that's going to sit there and shoot your eyeballs out. So I get why he got paid, even though I do believe Spencer and Karras were overall better basketball players.
Yeah, that makes
Right?
sense. Yeah, you're not
Now,
gonna expect Joe Harris to create a shot.
Nah.
now,
He got paid around the same time as niggas like Davis Bertans, and that's
yeah,
around the time where the market for shooters was real high. So you
right.
basically kind of had to wrap them up. All they really had to do was have a real good contract year, and you wrapped them up for 5 years.
Right.
Almost every last one of them niggas got 5 years, $90 million. I
Now,
don't care who it was, Duncan Robinson, Davis Bertans, you name it, bro. They all got paid. All of them, every
No,
last one of them.
yo,
not
I wanted to say the last thing about James Harden too. Like, y'all
We
remember
gonna go to Joey after that. He was the one talking. Go
yeah,
ahead, Ivan.
my last thing, why you pay these people that high, especially James Harden at that current time. Y'all remember when Claxton basically don't get like pulverized, right? Y'all remember when Claxton pulverized LeBron James? Guess who was passing it to him? I'm just saying, bro. Like, it was James Harden. He was averaging over like a whole bunch of assists that series. That's all I'm saying. That's the reason we paid these players.
Right. So I'm gonna get to that point. I'm gonna get to that.
James Harden might have been the best facilitator we had.
I'm gonna get to
bro.
point exactly. So I'm gonna get to that point. The reason why we got James Harden, I'm gonna answer the second point, was because of his facilitating skills. Like Ivan said, James Harden gets big men paid. He got Capella paid. He makes big men look better than what they really are because of his skill set and his basketball IQ. Okay, and his facilitating. So I get why we got James Harden. Listen, let's keep it a buck. If fucking James Harden and Kyrie didn't get hurt, we walked to the finals, bro. Listen, they had Jeff Teague on his fucking podcast and was saying he was saying, I don't know how we gonna beat these dudes. I don't know how we gonna beat them. Before Kyrie got hurt, he was like, yo, I don't know how we gonna beat them. They was down. He said Coach Bud ain't had no answers, bro. So with that being said, I understand what you.
Yeah, I don't know where Joey went, but yo, hold on. We gonna go to LM. Shout to LM, and then we gonna go to Easy. Shout to Easy. Hold on. Let me
How
get to
y'all
the
niggas
comments
just
real
skip
quick.
over me though?
Oh, my fault, Harlem. My fault. Shout to Harlem. Harlem on the panel too. I ain't mean to skip
Fuck out
over
of
you,
here,
my guy.
Breezy. You on some nut shit today, you see? You on some nut shit today, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, yo,
I was
bro,
just gonna
you
say
know,
this real quick. I'm just
hold
gonna
on,
finish real quick.
hold on, hold on,
Bro,
hold on, hold on, hold on. No, let me say this, Joey. Yo, don't flex on me, bro. You gotta get an icon or something, bro. Get an avatar. You just a circle right now, bro. Like, at least get an H, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, step your
Come
avatar
on,
game up.
man.
You trying to flex on me, bro? Like, if you get
That's
an H,
childish.
I at least know it stand for Harlem. Like, come on,
Come on, bro.
word.
all the world. No, I was gonna say
Nah,
Leaf and
stop
Ivan
Go
it.
are
ahead,
right.
Joey.
I
Go
was
ahead,
gonna say
Joey.
Leaf and Ivan are right. I get what you're saying about the defense, but when you got an offense that's that fucking potent, your defense don't matter because they're fucking running through everybody, bro. And it proved that when we was playing the Bucks and we had them niggas before fucking Harden and Kyrie went out. They had nothing for
Harden
us.
got hurt versus Boston though.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did get hurt
Yeah,
versus
but he killed Boston though. He
but
think he
but
killed Boston.
but we were still killing them with KD and Kyrie though.
Hmm
I know. Blake
So
Griffin was dunking and shit was crazy.
Yeah,
yeah,
you even but thank you, Priest. Blake Griffin, yo, not only was Blake Griffin dunking, bro, this nigga
Nigga,
became a
we
3-point
had we had
shooter.
LaMarcus Aldridge out there at the time, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
so
No, Blake Griffin, like your Priest said, Blake Griffin remember how
I'm
to
just
dunk
saying
and
that
get a
we
shot
almost
That
three.
was the last of Blake Griffin dunking,
we
bro. I ain't
almost
gonna lie.
got
That
rid
was
of them niggas. We almost got rid of them niggas without Harden. Just imagine if we had all three of them healthy against the Bucks.
Bro,
Yo,
my
Leaf,
Yo,
remember
and
grandmother
I,
couldn't
Leaf?
play
I
with them and she would average 20 points.
Yo, Leaf,
yo,
you remember LA
hold
on
on,
the
y'all,
team?
y'all.
wait. You said what?
You remember LA on the team, bro? Like that nigga didn't even get too much burn, bro. Like he was just a body, bro.
Yeah, because
Yeah, nah, that was
he had an
terrible, bro.
irregular
That was
heartbeat. That's
terrible.
why, bro.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
had a
but why
heart
we
Yeah,
gonna
murmur.
sign a nigga if you got a
yeah,
regular heartbeat, bro? You putting yourself in a
Well,
bad
no,
situation at that point.
we didn't
yeah,
know
that
that.
was
We didn't know
terrible.
that at the time. We figured that out all after the fact.
Yeah, it's the
See,
same thing that happened with Karras. We ain't know about his injury
but
until later
the
on.
thing
Right,
is
right.
what
Karras,
No, I feel
we didn't know
no,
about
no,
Karras hip problem.
no,
Like
no.
he had a
But hold on. Did LA like they found out about the heart problem? Then he retired. Then he came back. Then we signed him. Wasn't that the timeline?
yeah, he never played in the playoff because of
Because
Steve Nash.
they found out about the heart problem. Then he retired, and then he came back for whatever reason. I guess money on the table. We signed him, but then he didn't get no burn, bro. So it's like,
The
what
second
was
I
the
time
mean,
we
point?
shouldn't have signed
that was
him. We
Steve
shouldn't have
Nash.
signed
The
him
second
back. That
time we
was
shouldn't have
stupid.
signed him.
I think we
Yeah.
signed that nigga 2 times, bro.
Yo,
Like, what was the point,
But
take
the
bro?
first
my
time it
last
wasn't
take
the
on this.
heart issue.
My last take on this. I noticed that Luca and you just changing Luca and James Harden are very similar. Like they don't like Aldridge. Like James Harden will not play good with Aldridge. Like
Well,
they play
he
good.
finna clear Luca, or I mean, he finna clear Harden if they win the chip.
Bro,
Yeah, yeah.
I
Oh
mean,
yeah, fact.
I hear you
A
about
fact.
playing the same, bro.
But
But Luca
they
is,
both need rollers. They
Bro,
need rollers. They're not good with pick and
in
pop.
my opinion, he clearing Harden now. Did Harden
Yeah,
never go
I
to the
think so too.
finals?
I think so too.
yeah,
Nah, Harden
I ain't
never
gonna
been to the
lie.
finals.
Yeah.
He been in the final. He been in the final. He been in the
Harden
final.
was
He
in the
been in the
finals
final.
with OKC, bro.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's I don't even count that because he wasn't even no
He
number
was a
one,
bench
man.
player. Yeah, he was a bench.
Yeah, man, I
He
ain't
was six
counting that.
man
I'm
of
he
the
was
talking.
six
year.
man of the year, bro.
He was
Yeah,
six
but
man
I'm
of the
Come
year
on,
over there.
bro.
yeah,
Come
I'm
on,
talking
man.
about the Houston when
I'm
he was
not
the
gonna lie.
man.
If you go back to that year, bro, if it wasn't for James Harden, they would not have made the finals that year.
That's a fact because they struggle with fucking Spurs. It was him that fucking got them through that shit.
Yeah, yeah. My thing is they both
And he was still their
Luca and
best
James Harden. I'm
playmaker,
saying
even with Russ starting. Harden was still their best
He was
playmaker.
still their
That's
best
a fact.
playmaker.
that's
That's a
true.
fact. The fucking
My only
Westbrook
thing I'm
throwing the
saying
rock
with
all over. My fault. Go
my,
ahead, Ivan. Go ahead.
my only thing with Luca and James Harden, they don't do good with pick and pop like centers. They do good with rollers. You could tell
That's
they
not true
always
because Luca been cooking with Max Kleber, so that's not true.
no, they mostly roller because you saw Luca. He had Porzingis, and they didn't do that good. And Porzingis is a beast.
Nah, but you can't
No,
use
that's because
you
they
can't
had
use the
Porzingis
Porzingis and
standing in the
you
corner.
can't use
No,
the Porzingis example because
I'm not
Porzingis
using
ain't
the
all the way
Porzingis logic
blind.
because Porzingis, bro, like was basically stationed out, mostly out on the
But you
perimeter.
see,
Yeah,
Luca just throwing lobs to the Gafford and the other center with the
Yeah,
curly hair,
but
bro.
no. The thing is,
But
Luca works.
Lively and Gafford is more athletic. They're more
Yeah.
athletic
But
than
that's all they
Luca works
rollers though,
better.
bro. They rollers. Luca do
But
good with
but
rollers.
saying he
Yeah,
don't
but you
play
gotta
I
well
think
fix
with
your big
we
man
can't
Hold
say
on,
that
y'all.
because
Hold on, y'all.
PJ
One more.
spots up and PJ dives to the basket as well. He works with better athletic players. If you're gonna run,
and he
if you're gonna
used
be
PJ in the
mobile,
pick and pop too.
yeah, and
He
PJ in the
don't.
pick and pop too. So like the thing is, if you're a
But I'm
roller,
talking
if
about
you a pick and
centers
pop
though.
guy,
Are
as
roll.
long as you active, bro, he gonna get you the ball. Like
Yeah,
that's the
but
thing. Because
his centers are rollers though. I don't see his centers doing pick and pop. for the most part.
Listen,
That's
look.
because if you
Hold
watching
on,
with Kleber,
That's because they can't
they
shoot.
do pick and pop. If
Yeah,
you
but
hold on,
watching
y'all,
with
hold on,
But
Kleber,
but but we
hold
look
on,
at
y'all,
real
hold
quick,
on,
Breeze.
hold
I
on,
barely watch
hold,
Go
it.
ahead, Breeze. Go ahead,
I
bro.
mean, I
hold on,
gotta watch
hold
it.
on.
let me
Hold on,
get.
I'm with y'all. I'm actually listening to y'all. I'm not trying to intervene. I just want to read this comment. Chat. If y'all want, you know what I mean. You see the panel going off tonight. Hit the like button for us. You know what I'm saying. Subscribe to the page. But yeah, if y'all want me to highlight these questions when the panel going off, y'all gotta send a super chat or at least answer the question in the title. So you see how Claude Smith he answered the question. So you know what I'm saying. I don't want to. I don't want to interrupt the panel because they cooking. You heard. So at least answer the question. Then you know what I mean. I'll get to y'all in the chat. Claude Smith
Real
said,
okay.
"I was one of the biggest critics of his antics when he was a net. I'm happy for Kid and him. Both of their exits from the Nets didn't end well. All right. Shout out to the panel. Go ahead, y'all. Keep cooking.
Yo,
I just wanna say real quick. I hear y'all point with the rolling, but like if you look at Luca's tenure with the Mavs, like if you look at all the centers, he didn't have a true roller. You can't really count Porzingis because he's a versatile forward. Yes, he's 7'10", but like you could play him at the center. But he really is. He likes to play at the four. He
Pick
likes to
and
pick and
pop.
pop.
Yeah,
He likes to
yeah.
hit the mid range, the elbows, the wings. So like he's very versatile. If you look at the Mavs, since Luca got there, he hasn't had a true roller in like Lively or Gafford. So that's the difference right there. That's all.
That's
That's
yeah,
true.
all.
but they're working very effective with that because they don't get Luke away because he can attack you
So,
from
so
city.
is it
Well,
safe
you
to
got
say?
two dynamic guards fucking up on the perimeters, bro. So it's gonna clear up
But
some
is
shit
it
though.
safe to say Luca can do both, man? Like he can
No,
do
he could
both,
do
bro.
both. He could do both. He could do both. I agree that he could do
Yeah,
both.
and he's
But
ball
but
dominant.
the only thing I'm gonna say with the both thing, not to cut you off, Ivan. The only thing I'm gonna say with the both thing, we can't really use the Porzingis time as a sample size because even Porzingis came out himself and said like he didn't all the way buy in. He didn't like the role they was trying to put him in. So like
and that was
off rip
because
right
he
there.
didn't like how Rick Carlisle was using him.
Yeah, that too, big priest. But like at that point, like you like Luca get hurt from you not buying all the way in because of what Carlisle did. So like at that
Yeah,
point,
but my thing is with pick and pop, you gotta understand like Luca's very ball dominant. So I think rollers work better for him regardless than pick and pop.
No, it's whoever
it
Luca can
depends on how
find
they guard
guys
him.
where they need the ball at,
He
and
gonna
Luca
he
plays.
gonna play to your strength.
Yeah, and shout
Yeah.
out to him for playing off the ball some with Kyrie.
Hold on,
So
y'all. Hold on, y'all. We ain't hear from LM. I just want him to jump in this conversation. How you feel about this with Luca and Kyrie? You confident in them as a duo?
Um, I mean, they look pretty good out there, man. I remember the first year everybody saying it wouldn't work, that they too ball dominant. They made it work. I think it's just I don't think Luca has much of an ego as as these other guys. I think he's willing to play off ball. He trusts Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? He finally got someone beside him that can put up points. He don't got to do everything himself. So I mean, I feel like this is just a duo that they really did they work at the trade deadline because they knew PJ and Gafford was two guys that they needed to further help these guys alongside Derrick Jones and them. So
Yeah, that was
I
a good.
think it's just a matter of trust. It's a matter of putting the right pieces together, complementary pieces alongside these guys, and they just work well. I think it's just no egos. I think Kyrie. Uh, I guess he's always been flip floppy here. I mean, he's matured in some ways, but I think it's just a matter of he plays well when he's a second option. Like he just plays well along those guys that LeBron and Luca, like guys who's number ones and knows how to.
I
But
got a
They
quick
just got
question
better
for
all
y'all.
around game.
my thing is
I got
before you go a quick question. My thing when people say that though, I think Kyrie like it's like the Wolves series. I feel like Luca outperformed Kyrie, but I feel like Kyrie outperformed Luca in the Clippers series. I feel like they both outperforming because it was some defensive things that Kyrie was doing in that Clipper series, man. Like really won them the game. But that's just my opinion. I feel like they both, but
I want,
Kyrie not gonna get the credit, but it is
let me
what it is.
ask a quick question real quick though. All right. So was Derrick Jones Jr. on the team last year?
I
yes,
don't think so.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
He
think
remember
he
was.
him
was.
being
I
there.
think he
Yeah,
was. Yeah.
yeah, he was.
He was. Okay.
Yeah.
So all right. So I just want to highlight the Mavericks from last year, their trade deadline last year, all the way till now. Trade deadline, they somehow finessed Kyrie from us, or Kyrie finessed himself out of us. However, we want to look at that, all that bullshit right there. Somehow Kyrie end up on Dallas. They get Kyrie in the fucking all
But
season
it
for.
wasn't a finesse move though.
No, it wasn't a finesse. It just
They try to
yo,
make
like,
Kyrie life
like, like,
miserable. He don't want to be there, bro.
like I said, Priest, there's a whole bunch of bullshit right there. At that point, like, yo, listen, I'm tired of all y'all motherfuckers. I don't know what the fuck going on, son. But look, they get Kyrie, right? Boom. Somehow, for whatever reason, they decide to tank, not go make the playoffs because they ain't trying to. They don't like their odds and their situation there. From that moment, they get their pick and they use it on Derek Lively, a very underrated piece that has not come up in this conversation. Without him, they do not blow out these motherfuckers tonight. They do not
Nah,
blow out these
hold on.
motherfuckers.
Easy. Two things. Marlene Sutherland, she says no. She answered your question. She said no. DJJ was signed this season. He was on the Bulls last season. But you made a talking point about Lively and the impact, and I want you to just speak more to that. Easy. Talk about the Lively impact for the Dallas Mavericks.
Who's
Let,
Derek
let,
Lively?
let,
I
let me
suck
let
with
me.
these
I'm gonna
names. I
get back
know
to
the
Derek
faces.
Lively. Hold on, I'm gonna get back to Derek Lively just now. I just want to go through the Mavericks tenure from when they got Kyrie all the way till now to just emphasize the moves they made through the trade deadline, all season, and at the draft. Because at the draft they draft Derek Lively, one of the most impactful rookies this fucking season by far, my nigga. Because
He's
ain't no
about
way.
third.
But I'll say third, but
I say
he
top
made it to the
five. Yeah.
he made it to the playoffs, and look what the fuck he doing. Like I said, bro, without him, they do not win this game
I
convincingly
want to
like that.
I want to
That
add
was the
something.
adjustment for the Clippers. They was
I
getting
want to
cooked
add
without Derek
something to
Lively.
what Easy just said, bro. We got to remember three teams in this postseason, bro. That were in basically bottom feeders last year. They was basically contenders, legitimate Western Conference contenders this year. That was OKC, who finished 10th, and they didn't make, and they fell out of the play-in. They didn't make the playoffs. They finished 10th in the in the seeding. That was Dallas, who was tanking. All the reasons I know why, but I ain't gonna bring it up. And that was
Now we
who
know
else?
why, Leaf. We know
And
why.
that was Minnesota, who basically was another playing team, and they managed to get an eighth. They lost the first playing game and won the second. So realistically, that's three teams that managed to that managed to have one of the biggest turnarounds within a year in a conference where Sacramento was top three last year and they fell all the way to whatchamacallit. I told Bobby right after Sacramento right after Steph dropped 50 on them niggas. I said they're gonna be in the shitter for another 16 years. Everybody's kind of laughing at that. He kicked me out,
I,
but that's looking like it might
Hold on,
happen.
hold on. Let me land the plane real quick though, because let me land the plane. Because I just want to emphasize the work that the GM did, bro. Because since Marlene put that in the comments, so the off season they pick up Derek Jones Jr. from the Bulls, put him on this team. Then at this trade deadline, somehow, some way, they get PJ Washington and Daniel Gafford on their team. A lot of new pieces on their team, but they put it all together because they knew how to make the team and knew what pieces they needed to make this team work, bro. You see that's what a good GM looked like.
But
So
hold
shout out
on,
to
leave. Hold on. But I mean,
hold on,
easy.
Ivan. Hold on,
Wasn't
Ivan,
that
real quick.
lucky though? Because Gafford wasn't playing, if I'm not mistaken.
But everything is luck and risk in NBA, bro. You just gotta make your move and hope it work out. You gotta put your team in the best opportunity and best position. You gotta hope the cards fall
Because
the way
wasn't
they
I
lie.
think hold on,
But
Lively only got a chance because Gafford got injured, if I'm not mistaken, in the Clippers
no,
series.
Lively was getting burned, but they just needed another. They just need another big, bro, because he got hurt too as well. So like the thing, I just want to
Man,
let me land the plane.
for them to
Hold on, let me
play
land the
both of
plane,
them.
bro. Hold on, let me land the plane. Cause I got the mic too long, bro. Let me land the plane. I just want to highlight Nico Harris, the GM over by Dallas Mavericks. You see all the moves he made from that trade deadline last year all the way till now. Putting pieces together to make sure you have a championship roster. That's what moves look like, bro. Not twiddling your thumbs, afraid to make a move because you don't know how to. No, you just gotta make that move and hope it work out for the best, bro. If it fuck up, yeah, fuck up. Take that shit,
That's
own
true. That's
accountability to
true.
it, and move and keep it pushing, bro. We gotta do something to help your people, bro. Can't keep on letting them burn and fry, bro.
Yo, shout out to Easy. And we want to swing the ball to to Big Priest. I was watching Big Priest he said, "Yo, they're gonna fight in the locker room." So you see the name, you see the title. Do you think the Wolves break that up? They run it back. What you think happened with the Wolves, man? Because the duo between Cat and Anthony Edwards, I don't know if you can rely on just that to be a championship contending team. Talk to me. Talk to us.
All I know is uh I feel like this is a big step for Minnesota. So yeah, I said that. I think Ant was pissed, but I was just being facetious saying they're gonna fight. I think this is a big step for them. Anthony Edwards, we got to remember, is only 22 years old, and he's already taken the team to the conference finals.
So WCS.
So I think they need to. I think the coach need to be more flexible. They would have had a better chance if he was just more flexible. If he was willing to just take Rudy out and keep movements and put Naz Reid in the game and stuff like that. Since he wasn't willing to do that, he kind of handicapped them, especially offensively, because
Yep.
they still were good enough defensively with Naz Reid and Cat on the court.
Yep.
So hold on,
So I don't think
Big
it's
Priest.
And hold
Big
on
Priest,
before you go,
hold on. Let
Priest.
me ask you. Hold on. Let me ask you this question. With everything that happened, and you know the success that the Wolves had, and they did well this season, it's good reason for Nas Reed to stay. But because he was the sixth man, do you think he might want to start and roll in this league, or he happy with being the sixth man behind Rudy Gobert?
Man, I hope he actually go to Brooklyn.
Facts.
Wait,
And,
who?
and
we,
I just want to add to Priest's point real quick. Cat was
man, I
doing a
think that
better
dude, if
job
he
on
come here,
Luca.
he an all-star.
Cat was doing a
Who
better
we
job
talking
on
about?
Luca
Hold
than
on, hold on. No, hold on. Because what I'm saying is, all right.
Wait, who
I
we talking
think that.
about, bro? Hold up,
Nas
I
Reed,
missed
Nas
that.
Reed, Nas Reed, Nas Reed.
Listen. Let me just give you context to what I was asking Big Priest. I said with everything that happened and them the Wolves having a successful season, but with Nas Reed having six-man award, do you think he's going to be comfortable staying on the bench behind a Rudy Gobert, or do he want to start in this league and he might be on, you know what I mean, looking for a
I mean,
trade?
that's hard to kind of say. I mean, I think that he's improved so much that I wouldn't be surprised if he wanted a bigger role. But it's hard when you got them three big men and they paying Rudy so much money. So
He took a pay cut
I
to stay in Minnesota.
I mean, that's what
um
Marley
I
Sutherland saying. I don't know.
I don't know if he got, I
I
think
think
he
he could have got a little bit more on the open market,
yeah,
but
yeah, I'll say that. But he didn't get the max. I'll say that. He didn't get the
no, he
max. Like
wasn't going to get a
he
max
wasn't going to
contract.
get the
And
max.
plus, last
Yeah,
year he
yeah.
was hurt anyway.
Word,
So
word, word.
the year before this one. So I think I w-
Let me ask you
I
a question
think the
though,
team.
Priest.
I think the team would rather. I'm trying to figure out how to say it. I think the team would rather have him than Rudy.
Yep, I agree with Priest. No way you gotta. Rudy's so trash,
Let me
bro.
ask you a question though, Priest. Let me ask you a quick question, right?
What up?
If they gave Luka Garza minutes throughout the regular season, cause I saw something at the end of the game, cause like I know their season done, but like they finally put that nigga in, and then look like he like I don't know why they ain't never played this nigga, bro. So like if he had played through the regular season, gear him up for like times like this, do you think they have a better scheme to come into this game? Because no lie, Rudy was fucking them up so much in this game alone too. Him and Cat, bro. But Rudy, bro. Goddamn, bro. Like Jesus
I think
Christ.
Yeah,
this particular
he's better.
game. I think this particular game. If you want to talk about the series as a whole, when they went down 3-0, they were in every game.
They were
But Karl Anthony Towns, going 1 for 8 from three, or
the best big man shooter
one for
ever,
five, or
self-proclaimed.
stuff like that, and not just trying to change his approach and get to the rim like he did these last couple games, kind of too late. I think they would have been in a better spot.
But how you feel
Yeah.
about Luka Garza though? Because he looked good. The little small little minutes they put him out there with, he looked good. It don't look like he's shaky or nothing like that. Like yo, I couldn't depend on him.
I
So I'm
mean,
like,
when you got a playoff series like this, you probably won't see a Luka Garza in there.
no, Priest.
But,
I
who?
know that for a fact. I know that for like you can't throw this little nigga in like out of nowhere right now. But I'm saying if you prime him up, from the regular season all the way till now. So like,
They already had a 9-10 man rotation. So
Yeah, man.
I mean, I don't see
that's
where
true.
his minutes would come from if it's
And they
not a
kind of
blowout.
got him late in the draft. They
Yeah, but you gotta have
to speak
players
on him.
ready. So like, in case of anything happened, like luckily you didn't
Man,
have no
But
significant
it
injuries.
wasn't an
Yo,
injury. It was just the dude just
I want to say
No,
the dude
something, but
just played
Well,
bad.
no, but I'm
all right,
saying though, like
yo,
luckily,
Ivan, after that, just pass the ball to Iceman. I wanted to say what up to Iceman. Go ahead, Ivan.
okay.
yo, so my thing is, yo, yeah, Cat. So Rudy Gobert couldn't even guard Luca. Cat was doing a better job. I don't even know why Rudy Gobert was in the game. Cat was doing a better job guarding Luca than Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert did not belong in this series. That's it. Like, this series should not be. Rudy Gobert did good. I don't even say Rudy Gobert even did good with the Nuggets, to be honest, bro. Rudy Gobert, I don't
All
know.
right, so Ivan, so like he averages 35 minutes for the series. How many minutes he should play then?
He should have played at least a 20 or something, bro. It should have been more Cat.
Oh shit, that's less. That's okay. So that's less than a half. You asking him to
But
be a
you
scorer.
seen Rudy Gobert on Luca, bro? Cat.
I don't disagree with you at all, bro. But I'm saying you have to go to this nigga who just he could make a case like, yo, we got through the last series against the defending champs because of me, nigga. Like I'm one of the big reasons, part of that.
Right,
Now you
Rudy?
trying to send me for a half? Yeah,
No,
right.
Rudy. It wasn't because of him. Joker was cooking Rudy. If he
but
said
but
that, he must have didn't know what the hell was going on.
but
No, but
Rudy
the
could
thing,
make that case though, Priest.
no, but Cat guarded Rudy. Cat guarded
Cat
Luca. Nobody
guarded
could guard
Joker
Luca.
better too.
Yeah, Cat guarded Luca better than Rudy. Rudy was so trash in this series. He didn't. He shouldn't even been like on the floor.
But
That's
not, but Ivan, but now me as Chris Finch or whoever the intern coach, I forgot his name. I have to go to Rudy now and be like, yo, you might play in total in your minutes. It might just be like a little bit over a quarter. Are
yeah.
you cool with that? Like, I have to like, are you cool with that? Like, I can't lose you. Like, for the little time I put you out there, I need you to play even above your ability from them little minutes because you ain't getting 35 minutes in this motherfucking series, bro.
Bro,
Like,
hold on. I want to put emphasis on this. Leaf, easy. Sorry, it was so bad. Y'all remember when Luca scored on Rudy that last point in
yeah,
the
the game winning
Yeah,
bucket.
game winner. Yeah,
game
we
winning
know.
bucket, bro. Rudy is
Mhm.
supposed to be the best defensive player of the bro. He couldn't even stay in front of him. Like Luca was wide open. Any great
Right.
defender will tell you let the person drive. They was up by 2. I don't care if Luca make a
He couldn't
midi. At
take
least
away
he
the
has.
space.
You
They
said what
should have
happened, Prince?
double teamed him. He
Yes,
couldn't take away the space. That's not his fault. He shouldn't have been out there on the
But that
island.
was J Mac for. Why the fuck you
Yeah,
switching, bro? Why are you switching? Tell
yeah,
me why you did not fight through that
but
pick and
the
just let
priest,
things
priest.
rotate.
My thing
yeah.
is, my
This
thing
should have been
is he
team
hold on.
defense. This should have
My
been
thing
team
is,
defense.
if he a great defender, right? Nobody, we all know he can't guard. Nobody can guard Luca for the most
I
part. We all
mean,
know that.
it's a lot of
But
great
if he,
defenders, but if you're talking about a 7'2" dude with slow feet, so
but
Yeah,
he's
nah,
not
he could
gonna
have.
be
They
but
good
could
out
no,
there.
hold on, but priest,
He could have.
if
Hold on,
you,
yo, he could have took the 3 point line away, bro. Just
thank
as
you.
a deep, it was just because of IQ. Like you
Yes,
know, they need 3 points or two. Just make it a tie at
The
most.
best thing
And
they did
you
was
know
yes,
what I
turn
mean?
Joker. The best thing they did was
breezy.
turn
Thank
Joker
you.
into a shooter, bro. That's the best thing that they did.
So for example, right?
Hold on, y'all. Let's go to Iceman. Yo, Iceman.
Word.
But I was asking, what do you feel about the Wolves? You think Nas Reed want to stay behind Rudy Gobert, or you think he want to? You know what I mean? He might like break that team up a little bit, and know what I'm saying, try to start in this league. How you feel about that?
Well, I'm looking at his contract. It says 3 years, 41 mil,
Yeah,
basically
bring that on
42
over
million,
here.
right? So,
We agree
Oh,
with
that's
you,
Nas
priest.
Reed.
yeah, Nas Reed, 3 years,
Oh
Nas
hell
That's
Reed
yeah,
forty-one
ain't
bring,
gonna
three
get
million.
years
no
old.
bring
money.
that nigga, bro.
That's chicken
Bring
scratch.
that nigga, bro. Oh hell yeah, bro. Oh shit, goddamn, bro.
Matter of fact,
Oh
he
yeah.
come over here, we extend him immediately.
Well,
Wait, hold on, hold on, hold
first,
on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
well,
Oh,
no, no, no.
wait.
You see, y'all niggas is jumping off the top rope because we know we got a. We already know we got a nigga in the front office that can't trade worth of shit. So this shit is off the table. Next question.
Uh,
But nah, they ain't letting him go. But I thought I heard before that they had to make a choice with the money they paying all three of their centers basically, even though Nas Reed could play the four. But I thought they had to make a choice between them. Either see his contract goes into he a free agent in 26, 27. So I thought they had to make a choice anyway, like next year or something. They gotta make a choice.
Esco, let me ask you a question. Is the Timberwolves in the luxury tax right now? Are they in the luxury tax?
They
I
got
don't
good
know.
contracts, so I don't think if they are, they're not deep into it.
I
Yeah.
think they could afford to go into a luxury tax at least for 1 year since they had this much success because they finally got to the WCF and since KG been there. So at this point, they already plunged forward when they made a trade for Rudy. Now they see the like whatever you want to say about it, the fruits of the labor came through with the WCF. Hopefully they wish they could have got to the NBA finals after taking out the defending champs, but they made it to the WCF. So I think they would they will open up that bag a little bit more, just for maybe 1 or 2 more years. I don't know what now. If they start falling into the repeater tax, that's when it start getting iffy because T Wolves ain't made of money
I
like
mean,
that.
they already got Jada McDaniels locked up. They got Ant-Man locked up. They got Rudy, unfortunately, locked up. They
Cat.
just signed Nas Reed last offseason. So most of their guys that they're trying to build around, they got locked up. So
But
Yeah.
um,
Priest, but
So
Priest, with
hold on.
this,
So hold on. Let me ask y'all this: y'all think they gonna move off of Conley?
Yeah, he's
tough,
old, bro.
bro.
Conley
That's tough.
Conley is probably
I
gonna
ain't
be
gonna
there
lie.
one more year, but
That's tough.
Nigga, Conley might
they
retire over there, my nigga. That nigga's a fossil.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
I
but
think
but
Ant Man need help.
I
Hold on.
think Conley
Again,
had a lot to do with their success though. So
Yeah, he
yes,
did.
yeah.
yes.
But off the bench
Which is
though,
a
bro, he
damn
got to go
shame,
to the
bro.
bench.
Like,
He can't be the
It,
starter, bro. He got to come off the
which
bench,
is a
bro.
damn shame, bro. You
but
gotta
That's
Priest is
still
not
get your
giving
point guard.
context though, because Conley had a lot to do with their success, and Rudy had a lot to do with their failures. Now let me leave Rudy alone.
all
I'm
right.
about to say, let me
Goddamn. All
leave
right.
Rudy
Oh
alone.
shit.
I hate Rudy,
But
y'all.
let me ask you a question though, because like after this series right here, you see where some of your deficiencies are. Now you can hope your team get better, but like if you got three big men, and you gotta hope you like they spread out the court and like one of your big men like is
Man, real
in
quick,
scoring.
bro. I
Go
saw
ahead, Chris.
one point in the game where this idiot, I think it was in the second quarter when Luca was already cooking, Kyrie started cooking. This dude had Reed, Towns, and Gobert all on the court together.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
I said, "What is this? Come on, bro."
And I
But
think it was Nikhil and fucking Ant Man at the
so
guards. Like, well,
we don't
fucking
we don't
Nikhil
we don't
going
talk about this
crazy.
enough. The thing is that Anthony Edwards, even though he's a great shooter, a great defender, everybody got weaknesses. He cannot pass for nothing either. Because they be double teaming him. Rudy Gobert just be wide open, bro. He can't even throw no
Because Rudy
lobs.
No,
Gobert
they
can't
not.
catch.
No.
They do that on purpose. They don't
They
throw
You're
not.
right.
Rudy
You're
the
right,
They
Priest.
ball
they
because Rudy
not
can't
passing him the
catch the
ball.
ball.
Like
That
if
makes
like
sense. Why, Priest?
no
That
no
makes
no
sense.
Ivan, you gotta look at it like yo. In their eyes, they looking like if I give you the rock, that's a turnover or that's just gonna be one free throw. What the fuck, dog? That's playing into their hands, bro. The fuck, like no lie, bro. It's night and day difference from the Nugget series till now, bro. Like Rudy was making some bull fucking shit in that Nugget series, bro. I was like, God damn, bro, where the fuck? Like, nigga had
Turn around
18 and 13
fadeaways
games.
and shit.
Turn around, fade away, fucking the nigga was making scoop layups without looking at the basket. I'm like, what the fuck is this, nigga?
Nah. But here's the thing: when you playing against a team that don't have no true rim protection, bro, you could get Rudy could get
Man,
one or
Rudy,
two things to go.
excuse me, Joker was getting blocks and everything. Rudy was getting lucky.
Like I said,
Yo,
So
when you going against a team that doesn't have any true TRUE rim protection, bro, like Rudy could get lucky a couple of times. The thing is, in this series, Dallas has a legitimate rim
but
protector
so
in Gafford.
my last thing is I'm gonna land the plane. So the thing I think what making Dallas so successful is that they basically have 2 point guard. Of course, Luka's a better passer. Well, how I see it, but Kyrie's a decent passer, and that will stretch the floor. And they one of the best scorers too. So that's why I think it gonna be more challenging because at least the Celtics, for the most part, they got a couple players that can pass.
Yeah,
So
hold on. I wanna just get everybody's opinion on this. I got mine, but I just want to go around the panel. We're gonna start with Leaf. Um, just a quick soliloquy if you want. Uh, Luca, is he gonna retire? Do you think he retires with Dallas? Kyrie, do you think he retired with Dallas? Ant Man, do you think he retires with Minnesota Timberwolves?
yeah, that's a good question.
The only way I see it happen is if they win multiple championships, especially for Ant Man, bro. Because I mean, listen. Ant-Man is probably going to be deemed at some point the face of the league. It's got to be some winning attached to that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think Minnesota definitely peaked this year. How far they're gonna go in the years to come, we don't know. But Dallas, Luca has a chance to become a made man in another week, in another 2 weeks, basically. The same as Joker and the same as Giannis. But I don't think we could say definitively that he's going to stay on the same team because, I mean, look at what Giannis is going through, and he delivered a championship for that team. I mean, look, he might be up out of there in a couple of seasons. Who knows, bro? Like, so you know how the NBA, the tide could turn in the NBA, but with this CBA, the CBA ain't gonna be around for long, bro. By the time they by the time they get into their 30s and shit like that, they're gonna be vets, probably moving on to their second team if they not winning championships with their original. So.
All right, so you saying Ant-Man? That's just a maybe. That was a contingent on a lot of things.
It got
But
to be some winning attached to it.
yeah, all right, cool. So let's Ivan, how you feel about it? Then we
I
gonna go
think
to Easy.
so European players, I feel like for the most part, of course they got American players that are loyal, but it's a little bit. But I think European players are very loyal. So I see Luca staying, and I see Edwards not staying for too long. He's not gonna retire. Edwards not gonna retire to Timberwolves. I think
All
Luca.
right, so what about Kyrie? You think he ends his career with the Dallas
Hell
Mavericks?
no, Kyrie's gonna change his mind in a couple years.
Okay, yo, Easy. What you got on this, homie?
I mean, it's hard to really tell because Ant-Man is so young, but since if we taking what everybody's saying in the league, if you propping this man up to be the face of the league, you can't get it done from T-Wolves, dog. You can't get it done from the Minnesota, dog. So there's going to be outside pressure to push this kid out of there, bro. So hopefully he could deliver a ring before they
Ant-Man
try
to
to put
Brooklyn.
that pressure. Hopefully to Brooklyn. Hey, come and bring that fucking shit over here in Brooklyn.
And
We like that shit over
by
here.
the time he get him, brother, like that nigga gonna be on his way out, bro. Just like the rest of the niggas that we done done.
Leave put optimism in the air, bro. You see,
Man,
I could have
fuck
went that route.
optimism. No,
God damn it, man. God damn it,
fuck that.
man.
No,
God,
I'm not.
no. Yes,
No,
yes,
I'm not. No, I'm
yes,
not. You know why, bro?
yes.
Because hit one. Listen, one.
Cause of Zach, when
Another.
I say Zach Edey, y'all niggas say fuck you. So I'm not giving y'all no optimism. Kiss my ass, fuck Ant-Man.
Bro, hold up.
Yo,
Wait. No. Listen, when you say Zach Edey, you only talk about one person, bro. That's and that's me. Because I'm the nigga that brought the shit up. That's one. Number two, ain't we the same niggas that talk about dig through the draft and get our own talent? Why are we going after niggas, bro? That's gonna be broken by the time they get here, a la KD.
Well, I mean, like, look, Leaf. He 22 right now, so like the future is up right there. Like he got at least 10 more years in the league, bro. So you
Leaf,
never know what the
why
fuck could happen.
so serious?
Man, I'm trying. Yo, optimism on
I'm
Thursday.
giving
You feel
giving
me?
that nigga
Friday
8,
morning.
bro. Fuck that.
All right, that's wild. That's wild crazy. But
I don't think that's wild crazy. I'm giving him 8.
You think he gonna be in the league
I'm
until when
giving
he's
him
30?
8. Yeah, man. I'm not saying this shit no more. I'm giving the nigga 8.
I leave. I'm not gonna fight you on this. I'm not gonna fight you on this. Let me get back to the question, bro. Let me just get back to the question, bro. Boom. So I don't know about Ant, but he probably could leave because if you could be the face, Minnesota not getting it done. Luca for Dallas, I think they're gonna hold on to Luca for dear life. Like you already like cut a lot of people off just to hold on to this motherfucker. So like why cut why lead throw this nigga away? So like that's gonna be a decision up to Luca himself. So that right there, I say he might stay with the Mavs. Kyrie, I see him leaving and retiring at a team. Like I don't know which team that might be. Maybe Cleveland, maybe Brooklyn, but I don't know which team. But I see him I don't see him finishing his career at the Mavs. I see him doing some shit like how some players do, like sign a little quick contract just to end with the team. Like I'm retiring here. So maybe he serve out his contract here and then I don't know if you want to keep on playing, if you want to keep getting money, but one little contract, I let me sign for Cleveland, then I retire right there. Or let me sign for Brooklyn, then I retire right there.
that's what's up. Yo, there's a lot of interesting answers because they ain't all the same. Shout to Easy for that. Let's go to Joey BK. How you feel? You think Luca retires with Dallas? Kyrie retires with Dallas? Do you think Ant-Man retires with Minnesota Timberwolves? How you feel?
Yeah, I think they all retire where they at. Ant-Man is fairly young. very, very young. One of the like we said, possibilities to be the next face of the league. So I don't see Minnesota letting that go, man. And I think Minnesota is all Ant knows, and I think they drafted him, and I think he's going to want to win one for them because of that, and they're going to try to get him to help to do that. If Luka's not going nowhere, especially if he wins a championship. He is not going nowhere. He will retire a Dallas Maverick, especially if he wins one. Kyrie is going to retire a Dallas Maverick because they're going to want to try to do it again and again, and you know what I mean. And then before you know it, Kai gonna be old, and ain't nobody gonna give a shit about. Well, then he may leave. You're right. He may leave on a farewell tour somewhere. But I don't know. I can see him staying in Dallas if they win a championship or two. Then they're gonna want to continue that success. I can see that as well. So.
No, I appreciate you. We gonna go to LM, then we gonna go to Eskimo. LM, talk to us, man. How you feel about Kyrie and Luca? You think they retire as Mavs and Ant-Man too? You think he stay a Wolf forever?
I'm only giving him 8.
Huh? Oh, I can't hear you, LM.
Get back to LM for a second. You probably not by the mic right now. Just get back to it.
And I want to say one more thing, Breezy. And nobody expected Minnesota and Dallas to be in the in the Western Conference Finals this year. Let's keep it a buck. Before the season started, nobody. So
I think I got to Google fact it, but I think this is the first time a fifth seed in the Western Conference made it to the finals. Houston was the first one. Houston was the first one, and this the second one.
Let me land the plane. We lying, bro. Like in terms of the conference finals, the Pacers just did it on the other side of the East.
He said in the West.
The finals. And I'm talking about the finals.
Let me land the plane.
The 6th seed in 1995 was the Houston Rockets who won it all.
All right, let me land the plane real quick. So, to get to my point, they both exceeded expectations this year. We want to keep it above. The Timberwolves exceeded expectations. Dallas has exceeded expectations because they're in the actual finals right now, and it's looking like Luka's finally getting over the hook. A lot of people thought Denver was repeat. You know what I mean? So
I was one of them people.
Yeah, so
I was definitely one of those people.
Last season too.
I ain't gonna lie.
With that being said, I mean they gonna try to, they got a little bit of success and they're gonna try to retool this thing and improve around the edges and keep trying to get that chip.
Let me ask a panel a question. Let me ask a panel a quick question, right? Not to get off your question, Breeze, but a quick question. If Denver is in place of the T-Wolves, do Denver beat the Dallas or
they have a better chance?
So how you see that series going then, Priest?
I say it going 6 or 7.
Which way?
I got Denver in 6.
Denver in 6. Which way you see it going, Priest?
I think because of Jokic's physicality, he doesn't run away from physicality like Cat and them. So he provides Lively and them problems. And Lively and them would be in foul trouble. So I'm kind of leaning towards Denver, but anything can happen in the game 7. So
hold on. We still ain't get that. We still ain't get the Iceman. Did we get the Iceman?
No, Iceman ain't go. Iceman ain't go.
Yeah. My fault, Ice.
Yeah. So Iceman, you there?
Yeah. I'm here. I'm listening.
Oh, all right, cool. So yeah, how you feel? You think Kai he retire? Luka, they stay Mavs to the end of their career? What about Ant-Man? Think he stay a Timberwolf? He retire as a Timberwolf? How you feel?
All right, let me say this first. Timberwolves, they're gonna be in a luxury tax. And next year they are 30th in cap space. And then Luka.
Hold on. Break that down for the people that don't know. Shout to Iceman for that fact. Tell them why they 30th in cap space.
That's what it says. Cause they got all they the big dog, all the centers.
Nas Reed, Rudy Gobert. They could free up that money, right, Big Priest, with Nas Reed?
Yeah, they can go ahead and send them on over here to us. We'll eat the
Give up
contract
your
and
What
everything.
are we
6 man
giving them
that
niggas
was.
for him, bro? Stop.
Hold
Hold on.
on.
Let Iceman finish. I was just
Y'all
kidding. Go
niggas
ahead.
with this
Yo,
shit,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Hold on.
Lucas.
Go ahead,
Don't get
Iceman.
I'm not
everybody
doing
right
this
now.
with
Hold
y'all
on.
Chill,
tonight, bro. Nah,
chill,
Hold
nah.
on. Go ahead, Iceman. Let Iceman
Hold
Break
answer
on.
the
down.
question,
Hold
bro.
on. Leave.
chill,
Hold on.
I said
Hold
what I
on.
Hold on.
said.
Leave, bro. God damn it.
Yo.
Hold on.
But Luca, and Edwards have a chance. I don't think Kyrie's gonna stay over there, but like everyone said, if they win any type of championship, they got a chance of staying. But usually no one stays on the same team forever these days. Anyways, once you get to your ninth, somebody else might try to pick you up. They might try to do something different. So they got a chance. You know what I mean? That's the way I see it. They got a chance to
All
go
right.
there.
So hold on. Another question. I got another question for the panel. With
I ain't answer.
it's my fault, Big Priest. We gotta go to Big Priest. Shout to Big Priest. Yo, man, had the only woman company in here again. Like I said, man, it's 100% guys,
You just
and
got motion, bro.
shorty. Yeah. That's what's up. So
Big
shout out to
fucking
Big Priest.
motion.
We gotta go to Big Priest. Yo, talk to us, Big Priest. Do you think these players retire with their respective teams?
I think Luca does for sure. Kyrie could, but I could see him like when he gets a little bit older going to playing for the Lakers because Kyrie is his mentor, or not Kyrie, but
You mean
Kobe is his
Kobe?
mentor. So I can see him doing that. If not that, I see him staying in Dallas. Ant Man, I don't see him staying in Minnesota.
That's a
I
good.
don't.
That's a good choice. I didn't think about that point.
Mm,
That's a good
Why
point.
not?
okay.
Why not, Priest? Why you don't you see him staying in Minnesota?
I
Yeah. Talk
think
to us.
it's actually kind of weird because if he leaves, I don't know if he'll leave and go to a big market. I think he might leave and go play in Atlanta and try to win the championship for his hometown.
I
I
could
can
see
see
that.
him trying to
I
do
could definitely
something
see
like
that.
that.
Yo, I like that take, yo. That's fire. I like that take. Serious. All
Ant and
right, so
Trey. Ant
yeah,
and Trey.
go. Yeah, speak to that. Because did you watch him in college? Because he went to Georgia, right?
Yeah, he went to Georgia. Yeah, he went to UGA. I saw a couple of his games, but I'm a Big East dude, so when during the season, I mostly watch Big East basketball, and I watch everybody during the tournament. So
I
I saw a
seen this.
couple of
It
his
was this.
games.
I seen this shorty. She had this thing where she was talking about Anthony Edwards and with his story. And that's why it's such a good take about what you said. He actually played for Georgia because he wanted to stay close to home because he's from over there.
Yeah,
So yeah, man, him being like a hometown hero situation, Ant Man going to you. Yo, listen, remember Big Pre said this shit on the Big Fan Breezy
Nah, I can
podcast.
see that too,
Subscribe,
though.
please.
I
Yeah,
can see that.
I like that. Yo, shout to Big Priest, bro. This shit might be a forever clip, man. We might have to hold this, man. We gonna revisit this, man. Shout out to Big Priest.
Some
I mean, I say
Nostradamus
a
type
lot of
shit.
good stuff, so you know what I'm
Everybody,
saying. It's,
everybody had a lot of good different answers, bro. I like that. Everybody has a different take of it.
Yeah, yeah. I said the same thing. I said Luca and Kyrie stay. I think Kyrie likes the relationship he has with the franchise, just opposed to not just Luca, but just the whole energy of he's big on energy. He got his sage. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think he good there. He's good there.
Was it the
Um,
Sage did
And,
it for
and he
you,
liked the
Breeze?
head coach too. He liked the head coach. So
where he probably bought the sage in
yeah, he
bulk.
was a fan of
He
J
good.
Kidd as because he grew up a Nets fan, so
yeah,
he was a fan of J Kidd
Oh,
growing
that's a good
up.
growing
point
up.
So
too.
Yeah, yeah,
That's a good
yeah.
point too.
he had the
To
J
me,
Kidd
to me,
jersey. You ain't see him in the when he had his picture from school with the.
With the
So
Jersey
yeah,
basketball. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So
yeah, no, that's true. I did see that. But see, again, that's what I'm saying. Y'all just make more of the reason why I think he would stay. Ant Man, on the other hand, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was saying that he, gonna do what Jordan did, and that's gonna be the real contrast. How Jordan brought the first championship to Chicago, and he'll bring the first championship to Minnesota. But after I heard Big Priest take, I kind of want to I kind of want to slow down with that because I believe that. I think he would find himself in a situation where he goes there. Maybe they trade that pick. You think Atlanta trade the first pick for Ant-Man?
I mean, it
Hell
ain't gonna
yeah,
be
they
no
would.
time soon. They would if you offering it. They
No,
would do
I'm
that shit in
saying
a
next
heartbeat.
season, this draft.
Oh,
Do you see Atlanta trading that first round pick
if
for
if
Ant-Man?
if Ant Man on the table, if he say he want to leave, Atlanta would definitely do that. And then they'll probably, because Trey Young will probably already be gone. You'll have a backcourt with DeJounte Murray and Anthony Edwards in the Eastern
Yeah.
Conference.
Yeah, but here's the
Yo,
thing though. Will
Wait,
Minnesota do that though? Minnesota
If
ain't doing that. They not trading no
I'm not
Ant
sure
Man.
they traded KG.
wait,
Bro, you
but
think
who?
they're gonna trade Ant Man for a first round pick?
No, it would be a
It
lot
gotta
more
be.
than
It
mm,
that.
gotta be way more than a first round pick.
It'll
yeah,
be a
Definitely
but
lot
not.
that
more than
first
that.
round pick would be included. That shit is interesting.
Bro,
You
You
we
know what I
just
just
mean?
we just
Because
you
said
got
this.
to
hold on, hold on,
We
no.
hold
just
on.
said
Listen,
this
listen,
man is the
listen, listen,
next young face of the
listen.
league.
Listen. Hold on. I want to add to that, right? Because what if they want to go with Alex Saw because Rudy Gobert plays so bad, the big baguette. You know what I mean? So what if that's the case, and they want to go to Alex Saw and build around that and do something different? I don't know. I'm
Wait,
just
wait, wait, wait,
At
wait.
that point, you
stirring the
Hold up,
at
pot.
hold
wait,
up, wait,
hold on,
wait,
Leaf.
wait.
At that point, you have
Fucking.
4 big men on your team, bro. That's a bad
No,
choice
you
to
come
me.
off of Rudy
That's
Gobert.
what
You
I'm
come off of
saying.
Rudy Gobert.
But you can't just say you coming off of Rudy Gobert. Now
You
you gotta
can't come
find
off. You
somebody
can't just
that
come
want
off
Rudy
of Rudy.
Gobert.
You gotta find a buyer.
Yeah,
So you
and
saying it's really not feasible? It's too much of a stretch
I
that
mean,
can't really happen.
I don't
I'm
think
not
it's a
saying it's not
stretch, and it's
feasible, but
not
I'm
going to
just
be anytime
yeah.
soon, to be sure. He'll be like 26, 27 to me, just based off of what I think about him as a guy, as a player. And I think it'll be an opportunity for that. But I don't know if that, I don't believe that will happen anytime soon. Minnesota for sure they they might be messy like a, you know what I mean, a female or something. If he tried to act out. So I don't know if that, you know what I mean.
Damn.
Bitch, I ain't
Um.
going nowhere, bitch.
Yo, for entertainment only.
But I want to
Oh,
ask this question real quick, son. I just want to ask this quick
oh
question,
Lord.
son, because this shit is crazy, my nigga. So was Minnesota supposed to be here, bro?
No.
What the fuck? What happened here, Denver? This is your time. Like you were supposed to 2P, bro.
They weren't
What
healthy.
the fuck happened here?
Yeah, Jamal Murray was banged up. Somebody said that earlier when I was
Yeah, he
calling it
wasn't
down.
100%.
Yeah,
So,
but that
and
So
was
hold
then
enough
you
to
on.
beat the
had
Lakers and get you to game 7, bro. And even in game 7, you had 35 Jamal Murray. Like,
they were up
what?
20. They were supposed to win that game. They didn't close it out.
You up 20. So like the Mavs is like imagine like the Mavs is up in this game and Minnesota walked them the fuck down. Like, nigga.
You
In
know
game
that
7, you got walked down, bro. 20-point lead get walked down damn near in the
they
fourth.
just stopped making shots.
God damn. The worst
They just
possible
stopped making shots.
time to not make shots and not run defense, bro. Like defense, bro. Like it wasn't a high scoring game, bro. You
So
got like up chucking 3 games in a row is nasty work, bro. Like we ain't got no more basketball, bro. This shit ended because y'all niggas nasty work, bro. 3 games in a row, bro. The
hold on,
fuck?
hold on. When y'all finish, if y'all finish, I just want to ask y'all a question.
Hmm.
Yeah.
If you gonna say
If
that,
this
you got to keep the same energy for the Indiana Pacers, bro. They shot 67% in Madison Square Garden and didn't win another game.
Them
Come on,
too.
bro.
Them too. Damn, they're excluded from this motherfucking cooking too.
But
Hell.
Indiana damn sure wasn't supposed to be there. So,
Oh yeah, for
you
sure
know.
not. I don't even think they're supposed to be out of the first round. Like, shit. I
No,
listen. I'm the person.
they ran into a doggone team without freaking Giannis Antetokounmpo and
And
missing
then
Dame
Dame
for
getting
half the
hurt.
series. So
Yeah.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is, bro, we all know the Eastern Conference broke down like a '93 Honda on the freeway, bro. Come on, bro. Like it's no secret,
man,
bro.
a
But
Honda don't break down. What you talking about?
Yeah,
a
Facts.
that
90,
Honda keep on.
93 Honda will nigga, shit, today.
Man, I saw somebody with an '89 Honda. That thing was rolling.
You could put like 300K miles on them bitches, and they still keep going, bro. All you
You
gotta do
are
is change the
right.
oil.
All you gotta do is tone it up a little bit, bro.
That
That's all
that
you
is
gotta
a
do is
fact.
tune it up a
I
little
got a
bit.
Honda. That shit ain't broke down. I ain't gonna haunt you, but I don't even know how I said it. But
Yo,
nah, that shit broke down badly, bro. Like,
Like a
and it
90
from
Toyota Camry or something. You might have had a
it's
point
some
with that.
yeah, but
Say a Ford or something.
yeah.
Ford Fusion or some shit.
If the top three if some of the top talent in the Eastern Conference wasn't
Yeah.
available right off the rip, like right when the playoffs started, no Jimmy, no Giannis, and then you got Joel playing on one leg and half a face.
And damn near
Uh,
beat the
uh
Knicks.
yep,
And
and
then
Won
damn near
that
Jalen
one
beat the
Brunson,
leg.
Knicks.
Jalen Brunson got hurt.
Jalen Brunson and the Tangerines broke down
Julius
like I knew
Randle
they
didn't even
would.
play. Julius Randle.
Julius Randle was out. That's another one that was out.
OG came
Um,
back limping on that bullshit ass leg. They sat him down
Yeah.
after
Look at
five
all the
fucking.
injuries that you had. You had Ben Matherin that wasn't in this playoffs, bro. Like it's a whole bunch of. Come on, bro. Like it
Yeah,
was a whole bunch of playoffs.
If you had old Benedict, yeah, I think Indiana might have had a better chance. But
But then
Yo,
you could
hold
say the
on.
same thing about the Knicks. You like, all right, if they had Randall, that's a different series right there now
but
too.
And we don't care about them.
let me be clear though. I'm not 100% sure that that's the case because I don't know how Randall looks with OG and them guys.
That's a fact.
They had a whole thing going on. So Randall takes shots away from the other guys.
Yep.
It's a different situation. So I'm not just
No,
gonna
Priest, I
say
hear you.
that.
I hear you, but when OG got to that team, they were winning. They were on the road, even with Randall
But
right there
Randall was
too.
No, no.
already hurt.
But
Randall was
He was
already hurt.
he was
I'm
already
with
hurt.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm with Priest on this. I think if they would have had Julius Randle, I don't think shit would have been as sweet as it was because Julius, man, he
That
takes
would have
shots
took
from.
that ball out of Brunson hands
Yeah,
too.
exactly. Brunson would have got less shots, and everybody know Julius Randle is not consistent. He is inconsistent as fuck, and he gets flustered very easily,
And
especially
he
in
plays and he doesn't play good defense.
yeah. So
Okay, fair point, fair
so
points,
I
fair
say
point.
that to say this: Julius Randle might have threw a wrench in their game. You know what I mean? A monkey wrench in their game if he was
That's why they
actually
looking
playing
to
No,
with them.
trade him this offseason.
Yeah.
no,
So
I hear ya, but all right, fair points. So I go back one series and imagine if Giannis is there and Middleton is
Oh,
not hurt, and then
I had Milwaukee. Nobody believed me, but I had Milwaukee going to the finals if Giannis and them was healthy. I don't care what that regular season shit was
oh.
saying. I
So you
mean,
thought that Milwaukee team healthy could have took out the Celtics team
I
healthy?
thought they was going to the finals if they was healthy.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean that's why he got Dame went there. But hold on, I just want to switch lanes real quick. You know what I mean? Y'all cooking, man. Y'all hope y'all hitting the like button. Y'all hear the panel out here straight cooking, man. I want to ask this since y'all was talking about rosters and this and that. Do the Celtics break that team up if they don't win the championship this season?
They might
Why?
real
Why
quick.
break up something
because
can
that
I
get to
answer?
the finals again?
you finna have two
And
$60 million a year players.
there's no the problem with them trying to break that up is I think they would have to break up the role players first before anything. At that I think that's what Priest is talking about. I want to
But
say, but
here's my
in
Nah,
terms
he
of the
said the
core,
260 million. So
no,
you
no,
gotta
no.
let.
But in terms of the core staying together because there's no market to
hell
trade them
no. I
anywhere
don't want
else.
Cat on this team. Hell no.
There's
Cat is
no market
tall.
to trade. There's no market to trade the core $60 million players anywhere else. They're gonna get that bag and they're gonna stay with them for the long haul, bro. They're
You
gonna
don't
see
think
this
if
thing through.
Shit,
you don't think if the Celtics
I'm seeing if they want Cat for Jalen Brown. I do
no,
shit.
I was just about to go there. So you don't think if the Celtics put either Jalen Brown or Jason Tatum on the trade block, you don't think teams will make that move even if they get even with
Absolutely
the
they would.
contract?
Yeah.
They'll make that move, bro.
Yeah,
So
they'll
like
make them.
that contract, like yeah, it's a big contract, but yo, when you put them niggas on the market, that don't mean shit. They looking at that nigga like
I
yeah,
but here's the thing though, Ivan. I don't think they put both of them on the market. I think one
No, it
of
would
them
be
goes
just
on the
one.
market. It
no
would
either
be
or.
just one. And I don't know if it's gonna be Tatum. I don't know if Tatum is because I don't know if Tatum is safe. You know what I mean? Because I feel like Brown kind of upped his game, man. And he's kind of like we all knew like Tatum was the number one on the Boston, and I don't. I think Brown is like a 1 alpha, bro. Like he's right a 1 Bravo. He's right there with Tatum. He's his equal. I
But
don't
He
my
think
for
thing,
Tatum
some
did better
reason
than him.
plays much better than Tatum in the playoffs.
Yeah,
but
that
my
too.
but my thing is, why are you breaking up something that is getting you consistently either to the ECF or to the finals,
I
Because
don't
bro?
think they
Boston wants championships.
I don't think
But
they
it's getting
break
you
it
to the
up. And
finals.
here's why. I don't think they break it up because what are they going to get better? Who are they going to get better? Like seriously, for like
Well,
Brown or Tatum, that's going to
well,
make them better, and that's going to make them automatically contenders.
well. I'm gonna say this right. I thought they was gonna break it up, but I heard from some NBA player that they say they might go one more year. But the reason why you would break it up, right, is because you already got max talent on that team. So if your max talent isn't working for this long, then something has to change. You know what I mean? Is it too much max talent? Do you need a little bit less? You know what I'm saying? Do you need to downgrade to something different? Do you need different role players? Something's got to change in order to get what you're trying to get to. Because if you done switched out rim runners and and you went to a 3 point shooter for a center, you know what I'm saying? Spread the five out, and it's still not working, bro. Something's got to give.
And
I
you
think
do it,
that
and
head coach could be
you
fired
upgraded
though if
you
they don't
upgraded
win.
your backcourt from Marcus Smart to Derek White and Drew Holiday.
Derek White was
Like,
there with Marcus Smart. But I
yeah, he
think if
was.
they don't win, I think Joe Mazzulla can for sure be gone. I think that would be the domino to fall if they lose this year, especially given the road that they had to get there. This is the easiest path to the finals, like in NBA history. So if they
True.
lose, I don't see Joe Mazzulla coming back. I think
Mm.
they pivot to another coach. And then if they don't win next year, they might look at personnel changes.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Who you think they go to if they let go of Joe Mazzulla?
They already regretting let go of Ime Udoka. So
That's a fact. That's a fact. But shit,
I mean,
shit happens when the nigga going crazy in your organization. You gotta you gotta check shit.
he
Exactly.
wasn't going crazy. He was just messing with one of his boss' wives or some shit.
You are
That ain't going crazy.
you're doing a adult sin. You're doing a sin against the Bible. You need to get out of here, sir. You
He
need to
not
get
going
out
I
of here.
mean,
crazy.
listen, hey, listen.
He was just
I agree.
messing with his
I
boss'
agree with
wife.
you.
You decide to go on the side of Nia Long for that right there. Sir, you are doing a sin
For
against
office clerk,
society.
bro. Like,
Hey,
yo,
A
for
sin
real, bro.
against
hey, let's
society,
hey
bro.
Breezy, can we I don't mean to cut y'all, but can we put Oren Spiegel's question up? Should we do cat for McCall?
No,
If that's an
absolutely
offer.
Cat
fucking
for
not.
McCall.
Hell
Absolutely
no.
not.
Hell no. What the fuck?
Should
No,
we
God,
do it?
no.
Yeah.
No.
I do Cat and Ant Man for Mikhail.
Oh hell yeah, you know that again.
Yo,
Yeah. Now we
And the
talking now.
money don't even. Yeah.
Now we
Okay.
Nigga
talking.
So
said
why not
cat
though?
Hey,
and
Why
Ant
not?
hey,
Man.
Why not?
hey,
Explain why not.
keeping it a buck. I would have did Cat and Ant Man for KD and Kyrie with no pick, straight up.
Okay. So why would you want McCall over Cat? Explain why.
Cause
All
Cat
right.
is, cause
Cat
Cat is
is
Cat.
horrible on defense. So
Hey,
like,
this Brooklyn, you need dogs. You don't need no Cat.
and then this nigga
I
complaining
mean,
about
That's a
fucking
fact. That's a
fouls and
fact.
shit, man.
McCall ain't that, bro. Like,
Yeah, but
Mikhail is
I
more of a dog than Cat. Mikhail went to the finals playing a big role. You know what I mean?
oh
So
boy,
all right, real quick.
not this
Cap,
bullshit.
Cap is
I
49
know
mil. His
bullshit.
contract don't end till 2028. That's why you don't
God,
want Cap.
God damn, nigga. He got the supermax. What the fuck? 49 mil? He got the supermax, bro. That's the supermax right there, bro.
You know the only
Holy shit.
reason he played as well as he played was because Ant got on to him, and he the veteran.
Yo, is he getting
Why a
Supposedly.
49 mil a year?
22-year-old kid gotta motivate you to play hard, man? Stop, man.
That's a
Like when
fact.
McCarthy retired.
Man,
Supposedly,
he's
yeah.
not no leader though. We all know Cat ain't no leader,
We
man.
don't know cat ain't cat ain't no damn leader, man.
And then
Listen,
But what happened this
you
series
trade
then?
in 82 games of 22 or 25-5 for 50 games of 23 and 9. Come on, bro.
And 49 mil.
49 mil, bro. Holy
49.
shit.
Yeah.
That's why they can't get no crazy role players on their team, nigga. A nigga is taking up damn near 50 mil. That's damn near like what, 40,
shit.
50%
No,
of the
their
cap?
role players are good though.
I'm gonna read off they first five folks that they paying. 49 mil. Carl. Rudy is 43. Anthony is 42. Jalen is 22, and Nas Reed is 13. You know what I mean? You
That's
add
it
that
right
up.
there. That's it
Shit.
right there.
Yo, yeah. That's why they ain't 30th in cap space.
Yo, god damn, bro. Rudy making 43.
Man, Rudy a Hall of Famer. What you mean?
Oh shit. Hold on, man. All right.
He
Accolades
shouldn't
and
be,
shit.
but he most
Accolades and
definitely
shit.
will be.
Yeah, accolades and shit. Yeah, he a Hall of Famer. But
He don't play like a Hall of Famer, but
this
he
shit.
gonna be in the Hall of Fame.
Let me
Yeah,
say
that's
this though. Let me say this because he do some for whatever reason, whatever you want to say about Rudy. When he goes to a team, he does up their defensive level. He puts them in a good.
Their defensive players was good when he got there. That's a misconception. That's why when he didn't play versus Denver, that was one of their biggest, best defensive performances. I mean, he is limited defensively. He does not provide the defensive flexibility. That's why I don't know why he won Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, these dudes be glazing, goddamn.
Help defense means
Uh,
a lot, Priest. Help defense and rim protection means a lot.
then Wemby should have won
They didn't
because
want to
he's
give it to a
better at
rookie.
both.
They didn't want to give it
That's
to a
their
rookie
fault.
that's in the last place.
Hey, that don't got shit to do with Defensive Player of the Year. It ain't about record.
It
It's not
got everything to
MVP.
do with defensive player
But
of the year.
Priest, but
No, it
Priest,
don't.
but
No, it
Priest,
don't.
Yes, it
but
do.
Priest.
Yes, it do.
Hold,
Name somebody that
hold.
won it without a top team defense.
All right, you got to leave started now. Goddamn, bro.
Go ahead. I dare you.
When he was on the floor, his team was a top
I
five
don't care,
defense.
bro. Name somebody.
So
No, I'm
so
talking
so
about.
what?
No,
So
I'm
I'm
talking
talking
about the
about
whole
his
season.
defensive impact. Come on, bro. I am too. His defensive
You,
impact. He only
his
played
defensive
29 minutes a
impact
game.
didn't. His
All
defensive
right.
impact didn't lead to wins.
Okay, it didn't. He played 29 minutes a game. It's not his fault. If he
I
played more, they
agree.
would have won more.
I agree.
When he was on the
Hey,
floor, they was a top five defense. When he sat, they was a bottom five defense.
when he
So
was on the
tell me
floor.
what defensive player of the year mean? He's leading the league in blocks. He's averaging over 2 steals. He's averaging double digit rebounds. So you tell me what it mean. If I'm on the floor,
Uh,
my team has a top five defense. If I'm off the floor, we got a bottom five defense. Who has more defensive impact?
Manu Bol averaged 5 blocks in his first
Man,
season. He
stop it.
did not win. He did not win.
Stop it. You didn't answer my question.
I'm giving you facts, bro.
I am
You
too.
can that's not being genuous Leaf because you cannot compare Manute Bol to what Victor Wembanyama is doing right now in the modern NBA right now. Nigga, he is
Uh,
stopping whole actions by himself, bro. Whole action, whole fucking plays by
all
himself
I
alone,
know,
bro.
all I know, there's been plenty of niggas, bro, like in a rookie year, bro, that like to do crazy
Nobody
defensive
in their
numbers,
rookie
bro.
years was doing what he
Doing
did.
this right here,
I
Leaf.
just
Like
told you.
no, Leaf, but let's look at the game though, bro. Like we watching the game, bro. Niggas think twice around this nigga, 3 times around. Bro, I saw Steph Curry think twice around this nigga. Even the elites of the
No, he
elites
packed Steph
thinking
Curry shit.
Listen, hey, he said
he thought twice though. He thought twice. Like, can I make it?
he's
I
sending
gotta
a
try.
lot of shit, bro. Like, but it didn't lead to wins. If you want to blame that on Pop, go ahead, bro.
But you
But
just can't keep on
there
throwing that on wins
ain't
when wins.
nobody with 20 wins is getting no damn defensive player of the year. Case closed.
Then why was he second? He shouldn't even been up in there in the racing in the first place. If it was about that, why was he second, right behind Rudy? Why?
Ask the voters. Shit.
Exactly. So you don't know. So what I'm saying
He
is
said ask the
he should have
voters.
won Rudy defensive player of the year, and he was first team defense. So what are you talking about?
Who
He
you
He
was
was
talking
only
first
about?
team.
he was
Priest, who you
he was
talking about?
Victor Wembanyama.
he was only
Oh,
first
okay.
team he was only first team defense because they changed it to no positions, bro. Like everybody know it.
So you don't think he would have
Ne-
got in even if they didn't change
Hell
it?
no.
You don't think they would have
so
put him at the 4 and Rudy at the
yes,
5?
they
No, they
would
would
have.
not have
They
put him
would
at the
have.
4.
They
No, they
would
wouldn't.
have.
No, they
Yes,
wouldn't
they
have.
would have
No, they
because
wouldn't.
his numbers were better than AD's and better than the other dude. So yes, they would have.
No, they
AD
wouldn't have.
wasn't even in top 3 in MVP. I mean DPOY vote. So like,
which was crazy to me, bro. I
So
thought
And
he
he
like,
was
was
better than
second.
Ben.
So saying that he wouldn't have made first team, even if it was regular position, two bigs, two wings in a point guard or whatever it is, that don't make no sense, bro.
It was listen, no, he wouldn't have. It would have been
and
it
he
would have
played
been
and he
center.
That
It
played
would
the
have been.
four this year. He played the four while he was on the
He
Spurs
played
this
the
year.
four, yeah, because Zach Collins they put Zach Collins at the five for some reason. I don't know what the hell that was, and
Yo,
then he
yo,
put
hold on,
Jeremy
hold on.
Sohan.
Yeah,
The
hold on, hold
lineups
on,
was
hold
all
on.
messed up. I don't know what that was
Leaf
about.
just like to
Hold on, hold
argue.
on.
Everything I'm saying is facts.
Yeah, hold on, yeah, hold on. I don't want to make this even, you know what I mean, worse or nothing like that. I just want to say that again. I wanted to hear Lee speak to the report of the Pelicans actually selecting a Zach Edey and moving off of Valanciunas, and what that means for the Nets. Do you think that we can get a Valanciunas, or do you think that they make a move
Oh
and give a Zach
shit!
Edey?
I didn't even think about
Um,
that.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
talk about that, Leaf. What's up with that, bro?
Yes.
Well, the thing is that the 12th pick and the 17th pick is still on. The thing is about the 12th pick and the 17th pick is the fuck is you laughing at? Your head, bro. Nah, the 12th pick from OKC and the 17th pick is still on the table. For and DFS is looking a bit sharp. So
Oh
so
god.
the Pelicans don't pick until the 20th if I'm not mistaken. So
Let me
it
ask you
could
this
like
question,
come in
Leaf.
the 20th.
Let
Yeah.
me ask you this question, Leaf. Because let's just say the Pelicans want to fucking get use their pick on Zach Edey. So that's the team we gotta make the trade for, right? Tell me why they would take DFS when they got Herb Jones, Trey Murphy, and things of that
No, he's
nature on
saying
the
Oklahoma City would take him,
No,
even though they got Jaden
Oklahoma City will take
Williams
him.
and
Jalen
all those
Williams.
guys
So
and
I'm
Wiggins and all those guys.
OKC is at 12, and
Mm.
the Lakers are at 17.
The Lakers not trading their pick. They taking Bronny.
They're
yeah.
taking Bronny. Well, I heard Phoenix was taking Bronny, but I mean,
Well, if
but
Bronny's still there, the Lakers taking him.
Whichever team gets him first.
yeah, I guess because the Lakers do go before Washington Court. So our best bet right now is the 25th
Yo,
pick for
is Bronny?
Our
I never.
best bet is to not even think about that big goofy nigga and think about what we got going with what we got.
Yeah, I
this
like
nigga.
Zach Edey. Like,
This nigga
I ain't
such a
gonna hold
hater,
y'all.
bro.
Y'all
Why?
funny, but I still like Zach Edey. I ain't
Why?
gonna hold you.
And you fuck around and go to the Pelicans and start serving us, then you're gonna be looking stupid,
We
bro.
play the Pelicans
That's
twice.
a
I
really
won't
good
look
team,
stupid.
though, bro.
All right,
So
hold
it's
on,
like,
hold on. Just
It won't
just
be
being the
him.
advocate. Hold on, just for conversation's sake, hey, Leaf, please don't get too upset. What does a Zach Edey look like next to Zion Williamson? Do you really think they want a Zach Edey next to Zion Williamson? In your
I ain't
opinion?
going. To be honest with you, bro, like not necessarily. I don't think his floor spacing is as good as Valanciunas, at least not right now. But he showed that he can
But we
shoot.
want
But
him
I don't.
next to Claxton with his floor spacing being bad now.
No,
Okay.
I want him mid period, bro, just in case we don't resign Claxton.
No, I want to
So
resign
you want
Claxton.
Zach Edey to be a low key replacement for my guy
Just
That's what he
Nicholas?
just
just
said.
in case we don't resign Claxton. I don't know what Claxton is gonna do. Claxton
So you
decision
don't
is
got
his.
Zach Edey coming off the bench for Claxton?
I mean, I ain't even think of that. Be honest with you, because if that's gonna happen, then that basically moves Davron out.
So hold on, you
Hmm.
think Zach Edey is a starter as soon as he comes to the NBA?
Depending on what team he go to.
Okay. Well, we'll see. You know what I mean? The Pelicans, in my
Breezy,
opinion,
you
they need
do
to
that
guard
shit all
play.
the time, bro. Every time we in here, me and him in here, you bring this nigga up, man. I think you be doing that shit on purpose.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's what the people want, man. I'm just trying to get the people what they want, you know what I'm saying? But I did see that report earlier today, and I was interested because I think Zach Edey is good for the Nets. But from what I'm hearing, you know, other teams are looking at him. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah, they need somebody so that they G League team can win the championship.
Yo,
G League is crazy. God damn, bro.
Yeah, that's
wow.
funny as hell.
Minute he come here, he gonna be automatically planted in the G League, bro. Go have fun
Long
in there.
Island. Go Long
Yeah.
Island. Go Long Island.
Oh man.
Let me stop, man. I wish Zach eating nothing but the best.
No, you
Nothing
don't.
but the best.
No, you don't.
You're the
What's that?
best
What's that nigga? Nothing but Harvard.
around.
Watch he start serving, bro. Like
But yo,
Serving who?
y- but
watch
put
he start serving immediately, bro. Like niggas don't
So
be
you
looking
remember when
crazy.
KD made Gafford do a split? Watch when that shit happened to Zach Edey. He probably tear all that shit up in the thighs and shit.
oh shit.
I mean, well,
Yo, please on joke time
uh,
tonight, bro. God damn.
he is on joke time, bro. The nigga that
Tired of bringing this nigga up, bro.
what's crazy, bro, is that the nigga that KD put on the ground, bro, is just so happened to be in the NBA Finals right now. So I
I
mean,
mean, JaVale McGee was Shaqtin' the Fool every year. He went to the finals.
they won championships, bro. So,
You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
With the
It
But
just
he
Warriors.
show
wasn't no
it just
star.
I
it
mean,
just goes to
listen.
show you.
But the whole point was you catch your attitude when I say Nas Reed. What you giving up for Nas Reed? What you giving up for the 12th pick? You know what I'm saying? I'd rather give up some shit for Nas Reed and bring him over here. I could play him with Clax. I know this already.
That's a fact.
And instead of bringing this big goofy motherfucker out here, nah, man, stop. 7-footer that shoot 40% from three. I'd rather have that.
That's a
Oh man. And so hold on. Shout out to Zach Edey. The Nets fans is on the fence about whether or not you good
No,
for the
I'm not on
team.
the fence. I'm over the fence. That fence is blew the fuck up.
Oh, shit. Oh, I for one think he's good for the team. I don't want him to start. I do want him to come off the bench. Let him get acclimated to the NBA. I don't want him to just, you know what I mean, right off rip take Claxton spot or cut into Clowney and Clax. I like the potential I've seen in the end of the season with Clowney and Clax. I want to see them in the starting
so
lineup.
I just I
So
just think we full in the front court when it comes to youth. I just don't see Zach Edey coming over here, man. Like we
Thank you, bro.
I
Thank
don't
you.
know. I
Thank
mean,
you. Lord have mercy. Can we get some scorers, some a star to come win the game for us? So when we end them,
In the
so
front court,
hold
yeah,
on,
we
Lee.
can get one.
Can I finish? So when we end them good fight net games, we got somebody to close the deal, to close the casket. Let's get somebody like that. Not no big doofy motherfucker that get shook up and then goddamn motherfucker Trey Young get 45 on this nigga because they keep calling about it pick and roll. I don't want to see that bullshit.
they
You know
keep
how many
targeting him.
elite? You know how many elite guards we have in the Eastern Conference? Do you know what they would do to that big doofy motherfucker? Come on, man. Wish him nothing but the best though.
He's not gonna be out there guarding though, bro. That's the thing
This
about
nigga's
it.
stupid, man.
See, if your froggy ass voice, man, like listen, bro, like then you understand, bro.
Nah,
We
I
like,
ain't said nothing disrespectful about you,
come
Leaf.
on,
So
man. See,
relax.
yeah, man,
uh,
like, cause the thing is, bro,
I
like
was
you're
just
not
trying to keep
listening.
it PG. I'm not listening. I've heard you, and I don't agree.
Yo,
You just disagreeing all day, bro. Like you
I'm
don't see that.
disagreeing with that. You said some stuff that I agree with, just not that. And when the first time I remember the first time you brought him up to me when you was calling the Nets game, I disagreed with you then. In the chat, I said, nah, bro, I don't think he could play in the league. You don't remember? I was in your stream. I said, nah, bro. You think my position changed after I seen him get cooked by Tristan Newton? Stop, bro.
so hold on. You saying Tristan Newton wasn't supposed to be able to do that?
Tristan Newton is a 4-year senior as well. And
Eh,
he is not an elite. He's not an elite. That's why he's going in the second half of the second round. No, if you can't guard him on the perimeter, when they get your ass out there, or Boo Booby from Northwestern cooked them. So if you getting cooked by Boo Booby and Tristan Newton, Jalen Brunson gonna get 50, and I know Leaf ain't gonna like that.
So, here's the problem, bro. Like he's not gonna be out there guarding
Dispute what
them.
I've said though.
He's not gonna be out there guarding them. I
What if
disputed it.
he is? What if the
But
coach
it ain't
game
no what
plans
if.
it so?
He's not.
Okay, so we
Cause
don't see
because
people get switches on the big men in the perimeter in the NBA.
We do, but if you have a competent enough roster, bro, of switch bigs like we already have, bro, to put him out to make sure that he's playing
So
drop
why did
coverage.
Rudy get swooshed on Luca? They got a competent roster and the number one defense in the league.
That was a mistake, bro.
Obviously,
So why did that happen? If it
because
can't happen with him,
it was a mistake that like Buddy just
that
said,
lost
bro.
the game, right?
Two
Okay.
all two
It was
all
a
and
mistake.
two first team all NBA defensive players made a mistake in that situation.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying here to just trying to kill the dude, but come on, we need to relax. This nigga is okay. I don't even know what you're supposed to say about this nigga because you say something bad, you tell the truth about him, like the scouts be saying. I mean, I told the truth too. If this was the '90s, Zach Edey would be a top 5 pick. But we are in 2024. We are done with the '90s. Everybody keep telling me. So I am done with Zach Edey. If we was in the '90s and the Nets had a top whatever pick, I would be cool with taking Zach Edey. I really would. But we are not in the '90s, bro. And I know the game ain't finna just transform back into the '90s.
Yo, that's so funny.
Yo, Belief, I want to ask you this question though, because from seeing this series now, because I remember you saying the winner of the Nuggets and T-Wolves series going to the finals. All right, cool, whatever.
I said that too. So me and him were both wrong.
No, we all believe that shit. We all believe that shit. Shit, we ain't see this shit coming out of nowhere. I still had Mavericks as my dark horse, but I ain't see this shit coming out of nowhere. But I remember you said something, Leaf. You said, yo, the front courts are dominating today. Look at what the front courts are doing. From seeing this series, does that change your mind about the front courts and about Zach Edey?
You asking me what you said about the front
You
courts?
say
No,
wait. No, I have my shit on me. You say that again. Just seeing
no,
Dallas win.
I was asking Leaf, like from like seeing all this shit from Minnesota and seeing like all the front court shit. I remember he said before, like the front courts are dominant. That's why you gotta build through your front court and all that shit. Like, so I want to ask him, like, from seeing this series right here and seeing how this shit played out, how do you feel about the front court still and about Zach Edey still? Like, is your opinion still the same? Like,
Yeah, my opinion's still the same because I know Dallas is not doing what they just did without Lively, without Gafford, and without PJ Washington,
But
and
those
without
guys are not Zach Edey.
I
They are
understand that.
athletic, quick,
I
good
understand that.
moving big men. They're not.
I didn't see before I could get to finish the rest of my point. Here come this nigga. He
Okay,
jump
go ahead.
in
I
and
hold,
try to
let me go,
elbow
Go
me.
Priest.
ahead.
Let
My
me
bad.
go, Priest.
Hold on,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead, Lee.
Finish.
What I was gonna say was,
Even
bro,
though you cut people off all the time, but go ahead, finish.
what I was gonna say was the Dallas Mavericks don't get here, bro, without Lively, without Gafford, without PJ Washington, without all of them, those were a good front court for them. What I'm thinking of is like not just Minnesota, but I'm also thinking of Denver. I'm also thinking of Orlando, who made a lot of progress in 1 year, just having Paulo Banchero in 1 year, and you know who they got in their front court, and a lot of them are athletic as well. We would still have that because we still got Clowney, and if we resign Claxton, bro, like we'll still have that as well. My thing is that if you add somebody that's of stature that can handle everything like within the parameters of the paint, and then you pair that with switch bigs, bro, I think it's a recipe for some type of success. Is it a championship? I don't know, bro, but I think it's a recipe for some type of success. We just heard E talking about, yo, you got to take a chance on something. We don't even know what direction we want to go. My bad. My bad for giving us some type of direction. My bad for coming up for some type of plan. My bad for coming up with some type of thing, bro. Even though priests always say, bro, nah, I don't agree with that, man. Nah, I ain't
Bro,
doing that.
we give you
No.
credit for making a plan, bro, but like we gotta like
No, no,
critique
no,
the
no, no, no,
plan
no,
though,
no, no, no,
bro.
no, no. I'm only specifically talking to one person. Because I'm not talking to everybody. My bad, priest, for bringing up a plan,
I brought
you
up
kept
plans
saying,
too.
bro. Yo,
I
you
brought up
kept coming
plans
in
too,
here.
Lee.
No. You kept coming up in here saying,
Just because you
bro,
say
yo,
no, I don't mean I
we
did.
need a plan. Let's are we going with youth or are we going with the somebody? Just pick something. I picked something before these niggas did. Damn, my bad for putting something out there that I think that's gonna work. My bad for going with youth as a direction. My bad for trying to trade up in the draft and trying to get that as a direction, bro. My fault. Sorry about that. I apologize, brother.
Nah, you
Hey,
good, Leaf. I mean, just everybody don't agree with you, but I agree with you though. But for what it's worth,
Let me ask Leaf
I
a
um,
question real
mean,
quick.
I
Let,
think because you sat in here and heard Zach Edey for like 4, 5 months, right? So
Yo,
I think that's why you kind of agree with it. Ain't that funny? Like real talk. Like look at this. Based off of what the scouting is, Zach Edey scored 36 points on Donovan Clingan in the national championship game, but they have Donovan Clingan going top 3 and have Edey going bottom half of the first round out of the lottery. Why is that?
because they stupid.
Why that? Because they're stupid. Okay, because you know more than them. Okay, all right.
They,
I
they
mean,
but do they not get it wrong? What? How many times do they get it wrong, bro? This is the first time you heard me mention any suggestion like this. How many times do these niggas get
no,
paid to get it
no,
wrong?
because you mentioned Kai Jones. You mentioned a whole bunch of players that kind of. But look, I mean, it is what it is,
I'm mentioning
right?
archetypes, bro. I'm mentioning players that with similar abilities that I think could help this team. That's what I'm
I'm
mentioning,
with
bro.
you.
So if I brought the
I'm with
names
you.
up, it's probably because I don't know anybody that at the four that athletically, bro, like at least on this team that has the athletic prowess of a Kai Jones. It's probably because we ain't have a big man, which you kept telling us, bro. We ain't have a big man since Brooke Lopez. I brought up Zach Edey, and that's still not good enough for you.
I never said anything about a big man. I said I was happy with our big man. What are you talking about? I said I'm happy with Claxton and Clowney. I said I'm happy with that being our front court with Bridges, with Cam or whatever, and a point guard. Or if they go star hunting to go from there. I said I was happy with that. I liked the way that looked together. I mean, one game they had like 14 blocks or some shit. I'm happy with how that
Yeah.
looks. I don't need a dude that can't do the same things with the defensive scheme that we're running, right? You can't play him and Claxton together because you can't play Ben Simmons and Claxton together. And then number one, and then we still got Ben Simmons on the team.
I totally forgot about that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I totally forgot about that shit.
Yo, hold on.
Raise your
We
hand in
gonna have
here.
to.
Hold on, real quick. I know you probably finna close down, but raise your
Nah,
hand
nah,
in
nah.
here if you want to see a lineup with Zach Edey, Nick Claxton, and Ben Simmons
Hell
on the
no,
floor together.
Jesus Christ.
I
Oh
don't
my
even count.
God. It's
I don't
gonna be
even
a
really count Ben
4-1 for
Simmons in
Kansas.
the equation.
It's
I
gonna be
don't
a
count him in the
I
equation
mean, but
anymore.
if he's
but
supposedly
please.
I didn't
healthy
put
for 10
that
games,
wasn't my lineup, by the way.
but if he's supposedly healthy, that's what they're gonna do. And I can see him being healthy because it's a contract year, and he's not gonna have no more money if he's not healthy. So
Yeah, so he
I
gonna
can
start.
see Ben Simmons fighting through shit like we've never seen before, and then we'll have that shit out there. And godly, see it worked with Embiid because Embiid can shoot the 3 ball.
No way. He tried to sell me on Ben Simmons coming back last offseason, bro.
I ain't trying
I
to
made
sell
the
you on Ben Simmons coming back.
and
I'm not
I
trying to
made the
sell you on
mistake
that.
in believing him, bro. That's what I did. I made the mistake in
I
believing
don't
him.
believe you about Zach
It
Edey.
was the Iceman that sold me on it, and we got the podcast to prove it. He was like, yo, Leaf, bro, like how you feel about Ben Simmons, bro, coming back, bro, like for the season, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm at 40%, and that's what I'm
Unfortunately for
saying.
me, unfortunately for me, if a player is on the Nets roster, I'm going to support them until they're not. Unfortunately, that's how I am with my team. I've been that way all the way up through all the years that I've liked this team, watched this team, et cetera, et cetera. So
Go, you about to fall. I get what you be. But hold on, Big Priest. I want to just go to the comments. I like 8RSL comment. He said trade 2 picks and Cam J for Murray, DeJounte Murray, I imagine. Trade
absolutely.
DFS. Trade DFS to the Bucks and draft Zach Edey. Resign
No.
Clax. Now, hold on. Let me just try to give credit to 8RSL's comment. You trade 2 picks to Cam for Cam J for Murray. I imagine that would be important to the Atlanta Hawks going through a rebuild with them getting the first pick. So those 2 picks will be relevant for them. Cam J will replace their shooting, which they lost in the Kevin Herter. You see a significant difference in their, you know what I mean, scoring ability, which they could score, but I feel like they missed out on him, so they could get that back with Cam J. Throw DFS to the Bucks, absolutely. Then maybe they got the draft pick for us to get Zach Edey. I'm with this whole comment. How y'all feel about it?
So real quick, I just wanna talk about something. Adar, if you can, I'm gonna need you to explain that DFS to the Bucks fucking trade, because I don't. I mean, are you saying like the Bucks gonna have that pick for Edie? Like, I don't know about that. And then to your other comment right below it, so like, could you put out the lineup if you do make that trade? One thing about that you forgetting in your lineup. So Ben Simmons, just like how Priest said, is here. So that Murray trade right there, like he not gonna be the starting point guard. So you're gonna have to think about something else right there. And then I see you got Whitehead. So like, I it's difficult. I don't know. It's difficult. I don't know. Now the trade the 2 picks and Cam J for Murray, like. What about Ben Simmons? Like, that's my question right there. Like, what about Ben Simmons? Like, I don't think you accounted for Ben Simmons in this whole scenario.
If you
Ben
do
Simmons,
that,
I
if
just
you
don't like this nasty work. He not gonna do shit for real.
if you do that, right? If you do that while he's on the roster, unless he's included in one of these moves, um, you're not going to be able to make that pick. You're going to have to pick another floor spacer, which they have some in this draft for sure. Guys that can shoot. That's what you're going to have to go for, because you it's like what are we doing? We still, and they, if they paying this dude almost $40 million and he says he's healthy, they're going to play him. I don't know which they are going to play him. I know we don't like it, but if he says he's healthy, if he says his mental space is good, that $40 million ain't sitting on the bench.
Yeah, they
That's a
playing
fact.
him.
That's true.
So I mean, at the end of the day, it's his contract speaks more volume than his play. I mean, he played 15 out of 82 games. That's just bad for fans, man.
I mean, do we see a different Ben Simmons this
This
year?
nigga is going crazy in the
Do,
comments.
do we see a different Ben Simmons this year since he's up? This is a contract year for him. I don't know.
Let me give you an example. What did Kawhi Leonard do last year when he was on a contract year?
Played a shit ton of fucking games. Played a shit ton of fucking games, yo. Shit is amazing. Shit is a
Yeah,
fucking amazing,
Then when
yo.
he got his money, what'd he do?
Oh
break
shit,
down.
my knee hurting a little bit, boss. God damn, I need to take some time off right now, my nigga. Yeah, I put that work in for you, but yo, I got you where you need to go, but goddamn, I can't. I can't get you over that hump. I got you where you need to go, but I can't get you over that hump. So like, I need some time off, boss. I need some
We
time
gotta
off,
be
boss.
realistic. These dudes, you think Ben Simmons back gonna be hurting so bad when he know this is his last check? That his crib in New York City is cost a grip of money. That's all I
I
know.
don't know, Free. I don't like talking about my guy, but that's not how the back be operating, bro. That is definitely not how the back be operating. Look,
That would pose a lot of questions, wouldn't it?
man, it would. But here's the thing, right? He could possibly be healthy this season. There is a
I
chance
put
that
that
he
in.
could be.
I know y'all can't see it because I ain't got my camera on, but I put that in quotations every time I said healthy with Ben Simmons.
Yeah, I was saying like, yeah, he could be,
No doubt,
and
Big
he
Priest.
and he could not be. You know what I mean? Like no
Yeah.
one knows until he start playing. He don't even know until he start playing. You know
I
what I mean?
think
So
I think this season is going to be very telling. about Ben Simmons, man. If he starts balling, all out and playing a
If he
bunch of
start
games,
balling, I'm trading him as soon as somebody think he good.
Facts.
right?
Facts.
Right.
Facts. That's the
But my
one
thing
thing. That's
is,
the
Talk
first
that
thing that
shit.
you said that made goddamn sense.
If he
my
balling and
The
getting all these
first
triple
thing that you
doubles
said
and
that made
everybody
sense
like,
all
oh
night.
shit, we got Philly Ben, we got Philly Ben. I'm sending Philly
Get
Ben.
that nigga going immediately. That's the first
no,
thing you
I
said that
agree. If you
made
can move
sense.
him at the trade deadline, do it. But I mean,
And
I
that
Fuck
just
the
and that
trade
bring and that
deadline.
brings me
Before
to
that
my
shit.
next point, bro. Like, as far as the veteran players on this team that don't meet the timeline, we are listen. This season is to raise their stock back up so we can trade them and get the shit that we need to get and not get finessed in no more trades. It's very goddamn simple.
No, I
We do
want us
not
to
trade
finesse
Mikal
somebody
right now,
for.
bro,
I want
because
us
his
to finesse
value is
somebody.
low.
I'm not trying to trade Mikhail anyway. So I mean, that's just me.
I could
But
give a take on Mikal. To be honest with you.
I know most of y'all don't care about Mikhail, but I'm not trying to trade that contract. That's one of the best contracts in the league.
I'm not
Um,
trying to trade him.
um,
What the hell is
but
that?
Ben Simmons and some of them other dudes,
Ben Simmons,
shit. I'm
DFS,
Ben
Cam
Simmons.
Johnson,
I
bro.
want to
Like
keep DFS, but Ben Simmons and Cam Johnson, they can both go.
Oh, for
That's
DF,
what.
sure.
That's
DFS,
$60 million.
DFS got a one and one.
Well, player
I mean,
option or team option?
Yeah, player.
But if I can get a Dejounte or somebody here, he'll play good with DFS. So
I think he'll play
uh,
good better with Cam Johnson, bro. Like, that's a shooter. So I mean, me personally, I think DFS, bro. Like, I
I'm
think
looking at clearing that money off. So
I mean, if we could get, if we could,
I feel you. I
The
mean
money.
that make the most sense. I mean, but you did bring up Mikel's deal, which is Mikel and DFS got some of the friendliest deals, but there
Mhm.
is
yeah,
the most.
that's why we can still move Mikhail. Right. If we
But the
called
best shit
somebody, if
that but
we
the best
called
shit
to
that you brought
trade
up
20
was
teams would trade for Mikhail Bridges right now
the best
and
shit
give
that
us
you
good
brought up.
compensation.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he's
no,
a best bang
no
for your
20
buck type of
20
player. That's
no
what I'm
20
saying.
teams right now are not trading for good compensation, but because the thing is, we're giving up a player right now for a hope, which is draft picks. That's you selling your fan base hope. That's what we doing, bro. We're trying to give up the best shit that you mentioned is Ben Simmons balling out, and we giving him up, bro, to the first team that wanna trade from. I listen. Most likely, probably gonna be for somebody that we want to change for a point guard, bro. Like, it's possible that you could exchange him in a deal for. We're gonna have to make the money match in terms of his 40 million to somebody else getting 25 and another person making 15. So a team like Atlanta would come through if Ben Simmons is balling and he only got 1 year left because they
Who
looking for expiring deals.
who they giving up for Ben Simmons?
Man, I want Trey Young if we giving up Ben. Give me a
Why?
little trade.
You see, I want to circle back to that real quick. Please pause. I want to get right back to that because you
I don't
said
want Trey Young on this team, bro.
because I remember you said like yo in future because when we were talking about Ant, you was like DeJounte and Ant. Why you think Atlanta giving up Trey?
Because I think based off of how the team played with just DeJounte, they looked real good with just DeJounte.
They did.
So, and I think that the front office isn't sold on Trey. I think they might think he's a
Expendable now since
yeah,
Dejounte is there. Yeah.
and they can't. And I don't think they believe that they can play together. So
Yeah.
But that was a
I
move they
agree.
made. You can't blame that on Trey. That's a
I
move they
agree
made.
with Priest on that. I kind of think Dejounte has probably moved up the favorite ladder in the Hawks organization over Trey. And
because and number one, he plays defense too, and
yeah,
Trey don't
And he
play a
got a
lick of that.
friendly ass contract, bro.
yeah. I think
So
if one of them gonna go, it's gonna be Trey for sure before it be Dejounte. That's a fact.
I mean,
and
Atlanta got to figure out what they want, bro. I
I
think
think Trey actually fits a lot of the things that I was talking about our team needs because we need a floor general. We need somebody that can set guys up in their pocket. You know what I mean? Where they are most able to kind of do what they do.
You like the
And then
backcourt of
he
Cam
would,
Thomas and Trey Young, Priest?
and I like the Cam Thomas, Nick Claxton way more than the Cam Thomas. I mean, excuse me, shit, the Trey
DeJounte Murray.
Young, Nick Claxton combination way more than I do the Trey Young Cam Thomas. I think Cam won't get his buckets just because he who he is. But if you put him running that pick and roll with Trey Young and look what he did with Capella. And Capella ain't near the athlete that Claxton is. So you put them together, man, Claxton might get you 15, 16 a game to go with them 10 rebounds. You know what I mean?
So,
Yeah.
so you
But
looking at
hold
it
on,
from a
y'all don't feel like we need a POA defender at the point guard?
That's what I'm saying. Like that
I
backcourt gonna
think
be kind of nasty.
I think
yeah,
they'll
that
have to
wasn't
hide
nasty.
Trey. They'll have to hide Trey. And I think Cam Thomas just got to get better defensively.
You
I
already got
mean,
to
it
hide
is what it
So
Cam
is.
Thomas.
I
wait,
was
hold
just
up,
about to
wait,
say that.
wait
Like
a
I
minute,
don't
we
like
hiding
that.
wait
Cam.
a
I
minute,
ain't feeling
wait
that.
a minute, wait a minute, wait a
We
minute.
hiding
Hold up.
Cam. Now we gotta hide fucking
We
Trey.
hiding Cam now.
It take
You asking
yo
for Cam to get better and then hide Trey?
it take
Because
the
Not
Trey
to
whole
is
mention
a
the
smaller.
team
contract.
to hide
Not
Trey,
to
Trey
mention
bro.
the
is a
contract is
This is
crazy
why I
Yeah,
don't
but
want
for the
Trey
Brooklyn
here to
Nets.
begin with.
yeah, but
Nah.
Trey
Th-
took a
th-
team with not a lot of great defenders to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Stop that
He took a team
bullshit, bro. Like
with
that nigga got lucky. Cut that shit out, bro. Don't
you
bring
can
that
say
up.
what it is. You can say what you want to say.
How long ago
It
was that, bro?
2 years? What? 2 years maybe?
And the shit is getting rusty and old real fast. I don't want to hear nothing about what Trey did back in 2021
Oh my
when
god,
Ben
son.
Simmons sold the fucking bag.
Yeah, you ain't talking bag, bro. You need to show it, bro.
Well, then what did he do?
Do
So
you?
Ben Simmons
If
sold the
I
bag.
gotta go through that shit,
Who?
if I gotta go through
What
that
happened
shooting
with
for
the
you,
Knicks?
bro.
Did they sell the bag too? The Knicks sold the bag too?
I was just about to say that.
Oh my God! So we comparing the Knicks situation, bro, to what happened to Philly, bro, in that series, bro. When they was all clearly healthy, bro, there was no reason for Atlanta to win that series at all, and we all know it.
But they did
It
because
actually
of him.
was though.
They
If
took
you
it to
go
game
back and
7
watch
though.
that series, Lee, they every time Trey brought the ball up, right? And Ben would guard him, they would switch Ben off. They would get Ben off Trey Young, and Embiid would be in drop coverage, and he would eat that alive every time down court. And that's how they won them games.
Man,
And you
listen.
don't think that we can do that?
What I remember is Kevin Herter going off for
And you
27
trying to
points in
take
that
that, and
game.
you taking
No, they
doggone
just brought it Kevin
stuff out
Herter.
of context too, because Atlanta had a lot of injuries since that ECF run. They had a whole lot of injuries. They haven't been the same team. They haven't been a healthy
You
team.
saying they was gonna go back if they was healthy?
They had an opportunity to win a round in the playoffs. We ain't did that
Oh my God, bro! Listen,
with all the superstars. Like keep it a
every
buck.
everybody got injured, bro. Like look, we saw the Eastern Conference collapse before our eyes in this postseason, bro. What are we talking about?
So the crazy thing is, if we had Trey Young this postseason, right? You don't think we could be Indiana? Stop it. Yes, we can. Stop it.
If we just had Trey Young
Sometimes you
alone,
just need luck. No, it probably wouldn't be just him. But with the guys that we had, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just need a little bit of luck and you get where you're going.
I
I
like
mean,
that
it is
series
what
right
it
there.
is.
I like that series right there. Us against Indiana, if we had Trey Young, I like that series right there.
you know what,
I
bro?
think Trey Young brings like some pros and cons here. I mean, like
You know
like
this is some
no like
bullshit.
No, it fixes a lot of our issues offensively.
no
I'm
like Pre said he would be really good in the pick and roll with Claxton, and also we get a closer, which we you know an official closer. But the thing is, we don't know how he would play in the backcourt with Cam T, and that also leaves us with a small backcourt that can't defend.
That
So
can't
if
defend for shit,
But
yo.
so
Like
if we brought in D Mitch, we'll still have a small backcourt with some of them same issues. But
yeah,
we'll
that's
still
true.
be a way better team.
This is
D-Mitch is
why.
better than Trey on defense.
He is better than Trey, but I mean that ain't hard. Trey like
So
six
I
All
foot.
mean,
right, so hold
it's
on,
some
hold on,
pros
hold
and
on,
cons. It's
hold
some
on,
pros
hold
and
on,
cons
yeah,
for sure.
hold on. Let me go around the panel with this question. Start bench cut for the Brooklyn Nets going into next season. These are the three potential point guards: Andrew Nimhard, DeJounte Murray, or Trey Young. How y'all call that? Start bench cut.
That's fucking tough.
No, it ain't.
Oh, oh shit, dog. All right, go ahead, Leaf. Go ahead.
Shit is easy, man. Start Murray, bench Trey, cut Nemhart.
You cutting them home.
Okay,
Y-
okay. And what about you, Big Priest? How you feel the same way?
Yeah, I would go in that order. I just don't think DeJounte is the one they moving, but I would go in that order. If I can get DeJounte, that would be definitely my first choice.
Okay.
Start DeJounte, bench Trey, cut Nimhard.
You see, I'm looking at it.
I tried to make that trade on 2K and they declined that shit, bro.
I'm looking at it a
These
little bit
niggas.
different.
Okay.
I'm looking at start Trey, bench Nemhart, cut DeJounte.
Why you say that? Easy, talk to us.
I feel like that would be a better team for us. And then, like, if anything, we could mix up the rotation now. So, like, if we feel like we need to take out a Cam Thomas or Trey Young out the lineup, we got Nemhard right there to
Yep, we
just
can,
put right there.
and we can do that too. We then when you if you have Trey, you can just like Dallas does with Kyrie and Luca, who both are considered poor defenders. They stunt them. They start the game together. One goes to the bench with the second unit, and one and stays out there with the second unit. And then they rotate, and then in the fourth quarter they close. I mean that's simple. That's how this thing been working. And
Are
we
they
saw
doing?
Cleveland, what number 3 seed this year? Was they number 3 or number 4?
Nah, they're three.
With
That's
Garland
pretty
and
cool.
No,
Mitchell,
matter of
and
fact, they was four. They was four. They was four.
with Garland,
That's
Mitchell, and
really cool.
Struess all starting, and none of them dudes play defense. Y'all keep talking about defense when this motherfucker when we can't score no points.
Okay.
And the fact that you think guard play alone is gonna change all of that, bro. Like,
If you have an elite point guard, it changes it immediately.
listen,
That's a good
Trey
point.
Young.
I can't lie.
I think Trey Young is an exceptional talent. I think like a lot of the stuff
I
that he
think
could
you
do.
just fighting me on this because of the Zach Edey thing, but it's all good.
Listen. I didn't even mention that, but like I said was only reason why I stress defense and rebounding a lot more because I feel like you could win games, bro. Like if you have that advantage, like if you have that advantage, you could win 40 games, bro. Like if you have that advantage with Trey Young, anything could go wrong. He could get hurt, and then our offense go back to shit. But if you establish a front court, bro, like where it's not just a Zach Edey or not just a Claxton or not just a Clowney to hold the fort down on defense and rebounding and score more in the paint and score more for offensive rebounds and get more second chance points, bro, with more height and more boards, bro. Like I think that's a recipe that's a better recipe than just getting a Trey Young to just say, all right, yo, let's get Trey Young to just run an offense. When we basically didn't feel we felt one need and basically made ourselves more at risk for getting taken advantage of on the defensive end while having a smaller backcourt.
Right. Now,
One of the reasons why I always want the ball in Cam Thomas's hands is because he's shown that he's getting better. The Brooklyn Nets themselves,
But
bro,
he
had
isn't a
put.
point guard. He isn't a point guard. He is a two guard,
Listen,
right?
it's a lot.
And
It's a
he
lot of
has
under.
the athletic tools to be better defensively. So
It's
if
a
I
lot of
say that,
undersized. It's a lot of undersized twos, bro, that have point guard abilities, and I'm
but
starting to see
he's
that.
not a point guard.
How tall is he?
He's
He's
six
six
two,
four.
6'3", about.
He's
Give or
six
take.
He's six.
four.
He's 6'4". Oh wow, I thought he was 6'2". Okay.
I
So he
thought
do he do got it.
I
I
give him
mean,
16 rebounds.
he averaged 3 rebounds, 3 assists. All right. So if you have Trey, who's averaging 28 and 11,
You know what? I like your Nikola Topic idea, bro. I really do. Like that idea that you had the other day. I like that idea better than this shit.
What was the Nikola Topic idea? What was that though?
that's
Nah, the
if
Hold
we
on, hold
were
Rockets
on, hold
the
if
on,
we
hold
Rockets
on,
were
was
hold
giving
on.
up a
Let's
third pick, bro. Like
hold,
so. I mean,
Wait,
hold
go
on,
ahead,
y'all.
they
Leaf.
they
Let's go to Iceman with the question before we, you know what I mean, move around the panel. But that we could get to the Nicola thing. I want to hear it, but I just want to go to Iceman first. Iceman, star bench cut Nimhard,
Or
Dejounte, or Trey Young for the point guard position for the Brooklyn Nets next season.
my
I'm
fault.
going Murray and Trey and cut Nimhard. You know what I mean? I say
Okay.
I say Murray's a little bit taller, a little bit better defender. It helps Cam out a little bit more, and you got Bridges on the other side. So I look at it like that, and he pushes pace. Do some things similar to Trey, but not the same. You know what I mean?
I hear you on that. I hear you on that. But real quick though, so cause we heard from Esco. So what's that Nikola Topic idea? What was that then? Like what was that?
that whole thing was if we were going to blow it up and rebuild with youth, to just trade all the guys, um, trade for that Houston 3 pick that was ours.
When you say trade all the guys, priest, who are all
Right,
the
right.
guys?
Yeah, we need to be
Everybody,
more specific. Everybody.
Mikhail, Cam, DFS, um,
Which Cam?
He talking about Cam
CJ,
Johnson.
Okay.
Yeah, he talking about Cam Johnson.
Mikhail, Cam,
DFS.
DFS. If we can get somebody to survive, take Ben Simmons from us, him too, and pay Clax and just build with draft picks through the draft and hope we get lucky and pick up somebody that's and Topich pan out and this and that. But again, that path is a whole lot of that path will come with a whole lot of losing. So that's the only issue with it. You know what I'm
What
saying? So
what you trying to give up for that third pick, priest? Like what's the package for that third pick?
I'm just swapping the pick with a Phoenix pick. 27 or 29. Whichever one they want. Or I might do both, but put protections on the 29.
Okay.
I'm trading McHale
Um.
somewhere else to get more compensation elsewhere. I'm not trading a player for the pick. Trading a player for other
Yeah,
assets.
no, yeah, I'll get you. The Mikhail, CJ, DFS, that's all separate deals right there. That got nothing to do with the
Yeah,
trade for the Houston pick. That got nothing.
yeah.
Okay. Um,
All right. So hold on. Yeah, y'all asking some good questions. Y'all got some good, interesting answers too. So I want to say shout out to the panel, shout out to the chat. Hopefully, all of y'all hitting that like button. We're gonna close out soon. Before we do, I do want to ask. You know, this is just just the latter part of the show, but we're gonna do a whole precap to Game One, Mavs versus the Celtics. Obviously, the Celtics with the home court advantage because they were the first in the East. I think first in the league with a record. Um, we can move around the panel. Leaf, we're gonna start with you. You know what I mean? Talk to us. Game one, Mavs, Celtics. Who you got winning?
I got Dallas.
Nice. All right, straight to it. Subscribe to Leaf 4788. Yeah, subscribe to his page. Let's go to Iceman. Iceman, talk to us, Iceman.
I'm gonna roll with Dallas on this one. First game, they might steal the first game.
Okay. Okay. Wasn't that much rest that the Celtics got. They swept them, but Dallas won in five. So I think this it starts the sixth. That would be next Thursday. Final start on the sixth. So both of them got a week rest, pretty much. So it's the same. All right. So we got two for Dallas.
Let's go to Joey BK. Game one, Celtics, Mavs. Who you got?
I got the Celtics.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. All right. 2-1. Two for the Mavs, one for the Celtics. We're gonna go with easy, easy. How you call game one between the Celtics and the Mavs? Who you got winning?
That shit tough. I ain't gonna lie, that shit tough. But when I think about it, I might have to fuck around and go with the fucking Celtics, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Celtics might take game one.
All right, so that's 2-2. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go to Big Priest, man. You gotta break that tie. Uh Unless you got them both losing. uh so talk to us, Big Priest.
I
Mavs and
actually got
Celtics.
them. I actually got them split in the first two games, so as it don't really matter. But I guess Dallas game one. I got them
Nah,
split in the both first two games though.
I got
all right,
Dallas
but
winning the
nah, hold
first
on.
two.
Right, but no, it do matter. A split do matter because I think that's the road team job. If you could get that first two games, you could get a split. That's their job. If you the home team, you gotta know that I mean you did your job with the one win, but you didn't. You know what I mean? Complete the mission, for lack of better words.
Let me
You know
ask you
what
a
I
quick
mean?
question.
You really want to go on the road. You really want to go on the road in the finals up 2-0. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but go ahead, easy. I want to hear the question.
I got
Real quick.
Dallas winning the first two games. Man.
Yeah, I just want to touch onto what Leaf is saying right there. Leaf, can you just explain why you believe Dallas is winning the first two games at Boston at TD Garden?
Because Boston is gonna they're gonna shy away from a lot of shit that they was doing against Indiana and Cleveland and those other teams, and I think uh, uh throughout the rounds of this playoffs, we have seen a lot of adjustments from this Dallas team, bro. When we thought like in times in the series where we thought they was basically crushed and down and out, at least in the first two series. The first series, I thought the Clippers had a hell of a game plan coming out of the gate. They stomped a mud hole in them like almost easily, and Dallas basically had to make their way back into the game. I think Luka got into foul trouble. I talked about that series how James Harden was continuously attacking Luka, putting him on islands. Um, in the second series against OKC beat the shit out of them in the opener, and I think those were the two teams offensively that had that I think had enough in terms of creation, self creation to do to put Luka on islands and assert and make Luka play one-on-one defense. I think the thing with the Celtics
Hey,
is as good as they are offensively. I don't really see Drew Holiday, Derek
So,
White,
so you don't see Jason Tatum, Jalen
no,
Brown, or Drew
I
Holiday
damn no, I
breaking
don't.
off Luca.
No, I don't. No, I don't. And the reason being is because I the thing is that I know what Jason Kidd is looking at. And seeing his adjustments from the series, it's from the Clippers series and the OK series. I think me personally, I think this series is going to come down to Dallas protecting the 3 point line. They're going to have to definitely guard differently and protect the 3 point line
So Leaf,
because
you don't
that's what
see
you're calling it.
so Leaf, you don't see the Celtics taking the Clippers game plan because they could make an argument. We got similar personnel or personnel that could reenact that game plan that they used against them. You don't think they could take that game plan, that scheme, and implement it to their stuff and mix up some stuff and use it against Luca?
No, because they don't have nobody on their team that does what James Harden was doing in that series,
You
and
don't
that
think
that was
JT or
that was
JB?
one.
You don't think JB could do that?
No,
Attack Luca?
no, I don't think JB could do that successfully. Not the way that James Harden was doing it. James Harden, I think his self creation and
But it
his
don't have to be through
overall
foul
playmaking
trouble
ability.
though, bro. Like you thinking about like through foul trouble, like we gotta get this nigga on the bench. Like yo, the only way we could like really beat him is like if we sit this nigga down. Like what
I,
happens if
I
we
think I
put him?
think that's one of the the reason why I said that is because I think that's one of the most consistent ways to beat Dallas. In order to beat them, you got to do it by convincing double digits, bro. Like I think Luka cannot be comfortable on the court. I think you have to put Luka in some type of box. We seen defensively, bro, that doesn't work. So you have to attack him. You have to attack his defense. You have to turn him into a one-on-one defender, bro. And I think, and don't get me wrong, although I think their team looks set up to do it, their team really is not, because the self creators on their team is limited, bro, when they playing against the better defenses.
But you
James
don't think
Harden
this
is
defense is better than any defense they came across in the WCF? This
hell
defense
no.
they face against the Boston Celtics, but everybody switchable can match up with you and can really like everybody's getting close to like arguably with Tatum and Brown, but all NBA
I
defensive
think it
line.
is better. I think it is better in terms of versatility, but but for Luka and Kyrie, it's not going to be anything that they're not used to, because I think they've seen somewhat renditions of this in a lot of these series. Or listen, outside of the Minnesota series, they've seen when players that are going to attack Luka and put him in pick and rolls and things of that nature, and then they seen in OKC when the game is speeded up and teams like to run. So I think they've seen every type of offense and every type of defense in these last 3 rounds, in these previous 3 rounds. Me personally, and
Yo, hold on.
I don't think what Boston is bringing is any different, bro. I already told you, James. Listen, Tatum and Brown, bro. Like I know who them two niggas are, bro.
Yeah, yo, hold on. I just wanted to add to that. I think the Mavs win game one because of the play of Gafford. Say what you want about Dude, but he's been playing real solid defense, Lively and Gafford. I think it's going to be a tough act for the front court of the Celtics. Porzingis at best will be playing at maybe 80%. Even if he does come back for this series, who knows if he's 100% or if he even goes the distance in the series. And because of that, not to say it like that, I think chalk in the water. You know what I mean? They really get to Porzingis and downhill. They attack him early and often.
That's true.
I think they're gonna do that so that way they can see if he's gonna actually run. I think Dallas will try to have a fast paced game and continue to get downhill to open up the 3 pointer. I think Derrick Jones plays solid defense on the Jason Tatum. I think Jason Tatum will get numbers, but if the Celtics think they're going to win this series because the refs are going to let them, I think Jason Kidd will outcoach Missoula in the Mavs win. I got the Mavs in 6-2, but just calling game one, I'm gonna say the Mavs win in within 5 points. I think they win. It's gonna be a close game. I don't think what I mean. It's a blowout or no type of shit like that. But I do think that Kyrie, it is possible that Kyrie might have the jitters that first game. You know what I mean? But if Luca and Kyrie are crowd silencers, like they could do something and silence the whole crowd. So I know the crowd is really going to be into it to try to be the sixth man and shit. You know what I'm saying? Really step up and boo Kyrie and do all type of shit. But if Kyrie brings some sage, ain't shit them fans gonna be able to do but to stop Kyrie Irving, bro. I really think he shows up big this series. To be honest with you, I think he overcomes the adversity of what he had with the Celtics, and that stint he had with Brooklyn is the stint he had with Brooklyn. I don't think he see that, and he has some incredible games in those losses, especially that first game. So yeah, I got the Celtics. I mean, yeah, I got the Celtics losing. I got the Mavs winning game one for sure.
Does anybody know this regular season record between them? Between these two teams?
I think they split.
They split 1-1.
1-1.
Anybody know how much Kyrie and Luka average in those two games?
I checked the stats the other day. I think Kyrie he had a good game, one bad. I won't say a bad game, but I think it was like 18, and then one game he had like 30. Luka really went off. No, Kyrie played one game, and I think Luka played two, and Luka had
No,
big games both days.
Boston won both games.
Boston won both. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for that, Big Priest.
You know how
Yeah, nah.
about how much about both games? You know about how much?
The first one was 119 to 110.
19 to
The
110.
second one was 138 to 110.
God damn.
But Kyrie didn't play one of those games though, so we gotta take that
No,
into
they
account.
played both games.
Oh, they play both. Okay, it's gonna
Y'all
be
I
in for
tough.
a
mean,
rude awakening,
is it
man.
fair to say? Is it fair to say that the Mavs are a better team than they was when they first got Gafford and PJ Washington? Like they acclimated to the way the style of basketball in Dallas, and
You
they
know
a
what?
better team now than they was.
You know what? That's a great point. When was those two games too? When was those two games? Because that could have been before the trade
The
deadline.
second game, the one that got blew out, was in March. It was after the trade deadline.
Yep.
So they
Okay,
had Gafford and
but that
And
was
PJ Washington.
PJ.
PJ Wash, but that was
But
really
the
on that.
lineup was different because they were
Yeah.
starting Josh Green. I
Mm.
mean, they didn't change a lot of stuff up. So they wasn't
Oh
starting Derrick
man.
Jones Jr. He only played 7 minutes. I mean,
Yeah, Derrick Jones didn't get heavy minutes this series, so
so
that's
they
gonna be
changed it
different.
up.
It's still
Okay,
gonna be
I
tough though.
think you underestimating Boston, man. Breezy, I do. We gonna
All
see.
Man,
right, go ahead now. But tell me
I'm
why,
I'm
Joey. I'm listening.
I mean, I just
All right,
Kyrie.
Joey. Let me ask you this, Joey. Who you think the better fourth quarter team, Boston or Dallas?
Oh, that's tough. I'm gonna
no, it
say
ain't. This
I'm gonna
shit is
say
easy.
I'm gonna say Dallas. Dallas for sure.
All right, but that's how I'm basing it off that too. But talk to me, Joey. Why you think I'm missing something with the Celtics?
Because I just think the Celtics got multiple, like, multiple fucking assets, man, and they got different styles of players, and those players are good at what they do. They got fucking Drew Holiday, who's a fucking defensive fucking master. They got a fucking 7 foot fucking unicorn that can shoot threes, like you know what I mean, and what I mean, help out on defense. And I think that Brown and Tatum are a little bit more poised. I mean, I know a lot of people on this panel don't like Tatum and Brown, but I think they're a little bit more poised, they're a little bit more seasoned. I mean, they look comfortable out there even when they're down. And I think they're just a solid basketball team on both ends of the floor. And Kyrie hasn't won in Boston in 10 fucking games. People are underestimating the defense that they play on Kyrie, man. They got the big, tall, athletic wings that can keep up with him and defend him well. I just think people underestimating Boston, man.
No,
You
I
know
hear
what
you.
I think?
Hold on. I'm gonna get the Leafs. Let me just say this real quick. Then we're gonna get the Leaf. I want to say that shout to T Sweezy. I wanted you to be here for this conversation. You left. I don't know why, but shout to you. But my question was, what is from recent history? What is Tatum and Brown's play? How well did they play in the finals? Was the last time they went there?
They played like shit.
No, they played.
And
They played. They didn't play good. That's when they played Golden State, right? Correct. Correct.
and the thing
Yeah.
is, like, I don't think that Golden State team, bro. I don't think that Golden State team had any reason winning the championship whatsoever, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I'll
I
be
mean,
honest with you,
but
bro.
but
Like,
but
I mean,
Boston been there though. They know what it's like to lose in the finals. They've been there. I think it's going to be different this time around, man.
but here's the thing. I think what it's going to come down to is can Brown and Tatum outperform Luca and Kyrie. The others
Exactly.
now we talked about the others and everything. We talked about Holiday. We talked about White. We talked about Horford. We talked about Porzingis. My thing is that the energy that Dallas gets from their others, bro, like it's almost just the same. But they fill voids that Kyrie and Luca don't really feel on the defense end and on the other ends. But the thing is, when you do get hustle, and when you do get hustle out of Luca, when you do get defense out of Luca, when you do get defense and hustle out of Kyrie, bro, that makes
Mhm.
them a much more better team, and that makes it more worth it to the other players that's on the court, to the Gaffers, to the Livelies, to the Derrick Jones Juniors, brother, to the PJ Washingtons, to those type of players. And we gotta mention, bro, like I think Lively probably is the best bench player, bro. Like in this series to me. Like if
Mhm.
granted that Porzingis doesn't play, but he probably will play, and they probably
I
gonna
mean,
start Porzingis and
a
Horford.
lot of people be still underestimating Al Horford, and he still be scorching shit up at his old age.
Yes, he do. Yes, he does.
So
Yes, he does.
Remember, they
I'm
got some
just
people
saying.
coming. Celtics got some people coming off their bench that could light it up. Remember, Pritchard, Sam Hauser, they could light that shit
Pritchard,
up.
Pritchard,
Yeah.
Pritchard, and Sam Hauser.
They got, bro. They
It's
don't have no
so
weaknesses. They got shooters. They got good defenders. They got size.
so it
They
shouldn't
got
be no reason for them to lose this
they
series.
got
But I'm gonna tell you.
defense.
But I'm gonna tell
Like,
you what's gonna happen, bro. Like, listen,
yep.
they're gonna get shaky down the stretch like they always do. They're gonna move
So
away from the basket, bro, like they always do. They're
so
not gonna
Dow.
execute down
But
the stretch.
you're not calling it a sweep though, Joey. I know you're not
No.
calling it a
I
sweep.
think Dallas got the better closers, but I think the Boston has the overall better team. You know what I mean? So from
But
top to
Leaf making it
bottom.
sound like these niggas can't like perform in the clutch at all. Like I saw Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown come through for their teams a
Yeah,
lot of times already, bro. So
facts.
don't make it seem like
But niggas
these
only
Well,
niggas
acting
just
like
no,
can't.
that.
I'm not saying that like they can't perform down the stretch. I can't. I'm saying that they can't outperform the best closers in this series down the stretch. And that's probably
Mm,
what they're gonna have to do, bro. Like, listen,
mm.
games are gonna come down to the wire, bro. I do not trust them niggas versus no Luke and Kyrie.
But
Just like I didn't trust them versus Jimmy Butler. Just like I didn't trust them versus Steph. I don't
but
trust them versus Luke and
I don't
Kyrie.
think it's going to
No,
be I don't think it's going to be to where I think if Boston plays the way they're supposed to play defensively, they're going to contain either Luca or Kyrie. They're going to mitigate one of them dudes, man. And if they can do that and play solid on the offensive side of the ball, like we know they can, they're going to beat Dallas, bro. Dallas has to play out of their mind. They gotta go up and run the score up on Boston, bro. Bro, Boston don't have to do
I
that.
think it's vice versa. I think Boston got to run the score up on them because we seen if you let Dallas hang around in games, they can kill you.
That's true, but my thing
We
is,
saw that.
Boston has the personnel that won't allow motherfuckers to hang around in games. You get what I'm saying? They
And they
have the
got the
personnel to
personnel
do
to
that.
just kill you from like the beginning, bro. That they like the same way how they fucking killed the T Wolves from the beginning of this game. Like they
So
got that same personnel to do
so
the same things to
I,
them.
I I know Kyrie is Kyrie, but for motherfuckers that think that it's going to be an easy day against Drew Holiday, against Jalen Brown, and against Tatum on defense, you bugging. And especially if they got KP, it's not
You
going to be a walk in the park.
basically saying that like this they're gonna have a hard time against a defense. Don't get me wrong, on Drew Holiday and Derek White and
Oh
JB,
yeah, I
bro.
forgot
Like
about
defense,
Derek White. I forgot about him.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
the
and
silent
yeah, and
assassin. I
yeah,
forgot
and
about his bald headed
yeah.
ass.
So White, Holiday, and Brown, bro. Defensively, we know what they could do. Jason Tatum, he does something defensively, bro. Like
Bro,
Porzingis, he does something defensively. But let's not get it twisted, bro. Like they wasn't just struggling with
bro,
Nembhard.
I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is when Boston is hitting on all cylinders, they pretty hard to beat, bro. They pretty hard. If they get some offense out of Drew Holiday and he gives them stout defense, and then Porzingis plays solid, and then on top of what Brown and Tatum give them, I think that's kind of overkill, bro.
And then
I do.
Derek White hit 3 fucking threes. It's over
Yeah,
right
and
there,
out
nigga.
exactly. And if they start doubling Tatum and tripling them, it's going to be the same shit. Uncle Al is going to be sitting in the fucking hitting that corner three, waiting for Tatum to pass him the ball to hit that wide open three, man.
I don't know.
I hear you.
I think we shortchanging Dallas a little bit defensively, bro. Like in the series, bro. Like I think. Listen, Jason Kidd, he has shown that he can make the adjustments to certain players, man. Like going from seeing the PG and James Harden to SGA and J Dub to Ant Man, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
to me, I think, bro, like you have seen nothing but dynamic guards throughout this entire postseason,
I
throughout
agree with
dynamic
you.
guards and dynamic wings throughout this postseason. I think they're seasoned enough to
Mm.
understand and know Whereas I think the Celtics have been basically lax. They basically been relaxed.
Mm.
Like who have they had to see, bro, that has put pressure on them other than
I
Nimhard,
know the
bro? Like
Celtics. Y'all saying they seem relaxed. They seem like a team that's been there before. That's not get. They didn't get rattled. There's a couple of games they could have got rattled with
why would they
Indiana.
get rattled against Indiana or Cleveland or Miami? Why would they get rattled against any of those teams as opposed from Dallas not being rattled from getting blown out by OKC in game one or getting demolished by the Clippers in game one?
Mm-hmm.
And then them coming back. What is so great about the Celtics not being rattled in their resurgences in their series as opposed to Dallas and the resurgences in their
No,
series?
Dallas has been. I ain't gonna
Uh,
front. They've maintained their poise this series with Minnesota because a lot of those games could have easily went Minnesota's way,
I
and
can tell you,
they go ahead.
my fault for cutting you off. I can tell you right now, Leaf, because all these collection of players on these teams, they've been through enough experiences when they've been in rough situations in the playoffs. So even if they get down in a bad situation in the playoffs, they've been through a lot. Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum been
Yeah,
down
but
three
he's
two
trying to
against it.
discredit it because of who they playing.
But so let me ask you this, Leaf. Let me ask you this: who you think is harder to stop, Giannis or Luka?
To me, it depends on who you have the personnel for.
We
But
talking about
Luke,
the
but
Celtics
Luca,
personnel.
individually, Luca is harder to stop.
You
I,
think
I think
Luka
I
is harder to stop than Giannis?
I think Luca is harder to stop than Giannis off the simple strength that Luca has shown that he can read any type of defense. He's shown that he can play at all three levels. He could play out of the post. He could play on the perimeter, playing pick and roll, like in so many different situations. We've seen him figure out defenses as the series is going along. We've seen it,
Mm,
bro, since he first made the playoffs when he
yeah,
first played the Clippers in the
belief,
first two
leaf, leaf.
years.
He's better. I get what you're saying. He's better, but it's all about matchups, bro. And I think Giannis. I think if I'm Boston, I'd rather see Luca than Giannis because Giannis is a little bit more physical and he's harder to guard. You know what I mean? I think, I think the Celtics have the wings that's long and athletic and strong enough to play a Luca one on one. Jalen Brown's not going to be scared to play Luca one on one on the island. Tatum's not going to be scared to do that. Drew's not going to be scared to do that. White's not going to be scared to do that. He's not big boying any of them either.
I think here's the thing about Luca that we talking about somebody that's 6'7", 6'8", 230, 240 something pounds that was moving J Mac around and moving other defenders like J Mac and Ant-Man around, like
Right.
just out of mid post situations. I don't think Drew Holiday at this stage of his career is really going to be different. I damn sure don't like the best matchup that you could put for him is probably Brown.
Mm,
But I bet like and you mentioned the bodies that they can throw at him. However, I don't think that's really going to be the whole outcome of the game. Realistically, the Celtics, bro, like
yeah,
they
I'm
have
just
to
saying they have the personnel.
the Celtics have to execute more offensively. That 3-point shooting, bro, like I don't think that's gonna be something that they could just lean on in this series
Mhm.
because they're playing a much more active defense, bro. And I'm pretty sure that Jason Kidd is gonna acknowledge a defensive game plan to
Mhm.
basically cut that out. And plus, when you have a rim protector like Gafford, when you have another backup like Lively,
You're right.
like I think you could challenge Boston for sure. And when you keep those type of games close, bro, like against Boston, and they one of those teams, bro, like when they going up against other teams that have better closers, bro, them niggas, I know who they are. I know who them niggas are, bro. That team got two Scottie Pippins, bro, and they gonna show it in this series, bro. When games is on the
Yeah, but
line, bro,
that's
against two legitimate closers.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is they have the bodies, they have the athleticism, they have the size to stay with Luca. Luca's going to get his, I get it, but they have the personnel to give him fits. They also have the personnel to give Kyrie fits. That's all I'm saying. Like I'm not saying they're going to totally shut them guys down, but what I'm trying to tell you is they have the personnel to slow them down. You know what I mean? That's all. You know what I mean? And maybe they just slow them down just enough. If they can score, if they can get contribution scoring from everybody, and they can slow them two down just enough, they have a high possibility of winning a lot of basketball games.
And I
Yeah,
think,
nah,
and
yeah,
to be honest with you, bro, with Luka and Kyrie, I think you could go small against the Celtics, man. I think them niggas is bitch. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like you could dead
yo,
go small against them.
All right.
yo, hold on, yeah. We gonna be back with a official precap. This was just, that I'm saying, quick, you know what I mean, close out. But I want to say, before we close out, I want to say thank you to the panel. Shout out to Joey BK, Easy E, Lee 4788. Y'all can subscribe to his page. Shout out to Iceman the Eskimo. He heavy on Twitter. Iceman the Dawn on Twitter. Shout out to LM. Shout out to, you know, just Win Baby Podcast. T Sweezy for stopping by. He might be back. He a Celtic fan, so you know we gonna cover the finals. I don't know. He might be back, but again, if I've missed anybody, I apologize. Shout to Harlem too. You know what I mean. I definitely wanted to hear your content. You know what I'm saying. So you know, again, man, shout to you, and I appreciate what you said and what y'all said yesterday. I was listening to the playback earlier today, man. That was a dope stream. Again, shout to the chat. Shout to Prototype, Claude Smith, ADRSL. You really had the panel on fire today with your questions. So shout to you. You know, shout to Jamal. Shout to who am I forgetting? I
Claude
always
Smith.
forget.
Claude Smith.
Shout
Yeah,
to
no, I
Claude
definitely
Smith,
shout
man.
to Claude Smith. Yeah, shout to Claude Smith. Shout to Ivan. Ivan was there.
Shout
That's
out
what I forgot.
to Love and Aries, man.
Yeah, shout to Love and Aries. Shout to Big Priest too. Big Priest was just
Yeah,
here.
shout out to Priest.
Yo,
Well,
real
shout.
quick.
That
Yeah.
idea about the third pick that Houston got, it's not sounding too bad of an idea to me. And you had to take a look at Nikola Topic. To be honest with you, bro, like so that idea is
Okay.
not sounding too crazy to me anymore. He's about a good 6'6", 6'7", and we all know them European niggas could pass their ass off.
So he the next Luca or what?
No, I think he could definitely pass. He could definitely pass his ass off, bro. Like he
He
could
not Luca
definitely
light.
They
he
say
could
he
he
is
could.
Luka like.
I mean, they say that he is some Luca like, but I don't really see it just yet from the footage that I saw. But he is playing sort of the similar competition that Luca was playing. So if we do somehow, I don't know how we get this nigga. Be honest with you, bro, without giving up any of like the assets on this team that's valuable. But
Hold on, we going, and that was the next part of my soliloquy and the closeout. You know, with all of the basketball that we not gonna see in this next 7 days, I'm trying to link with Easy and Leaf. We're gonna try to get y'all some content, maybe some WNBA content. Also, some of these draft picks that you know might be, you know, the Brooklyn Nets target. I heard they worked out somebody named Trendon today. I seen him. He was a 6'7" forward. I'll look more into that for y'all and
you
see
sure it
who
Did
wasn't
you
he
hear?
Trendon
is.
Watford, man?
Real
Did,
quick.
did,
Nah,
did you
it
hear
was
real
a,
quick? Did you hear about Cam Johnson about how we saved $1 million because he underperformed last year or
oh
Yeah,
last season? Yeah.
I
nah,
heard about
I
that.
ain't hear that.
I heard about that. Yeah, we that was on a community post. I think I had seen that on a
Yo,
community post. Yeah.
but real quick though, shout out to the Sparks. WLA
Oh,
Sparks,
this
my
nigga
nigga.
here, man.
Shout out to Cameron Brink. She looking like rookie of the year right here,
This
boy.
nigga
This shit is
here.
crazy, my nigga.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
nah, yeah,
I think Angel Reese might have something to say to that. To
She
be
do got
honest
something
with
to
you.
say about that, but looking at the games, bro, it's fucking life changing what Cameron Brink is doing to that LA Sparks team, boy. Her and Rakia, I ain't gonna lie, Rakia
Her,
looking like a
Rakia,
fucking
Lexi,
beast on the court.
yeah, definitely,
Lexi
bro.
doing
But
her fucking thing too. Shout out to Lexi
I gotta
fucking
tread
Brown.
softly when it come to the WNBA, bro. You know
Fuck
I'm a
that, nigga. I'm
you,
all in. I'm all in at this
nah, I
point,
know
bro.
you
I'm
all
all
in,
in.
bro. Like, yeah, you already know
Shout out to
your ass.
Dejanay too, bro. Dejanay
Yeah.
Carrington.
Shout out to
My
DJ Carrington too. Yeah, definitely, man.
my God.
But I gotta
Sc-
tread softly when it comes to WNBA. Y'all know I'm a model citizen, bro. So
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
nah, but hold on. Easy seemed like he's definitely gonna have us abreast of what's going on. I'm definitely appreciating that. And again, you will be putting me on too. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know who these players are, and
I
you know
watch
how
the
good
games,
they
but I
are,
watch it at my
and all of
own
that.
merit, bro. Because listen, don't get me wrong, bro. Like these chicks can hoop, but they 10 times more. They look 10 times much better than the chicks of the past, bro. Like let's just cut it out, bro.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. I'll
let's
get
just
the
cut the shit out. And that's one of the main reasons why niggas is interested, bro. Like
Yeah. Yeah, no. We gonna get to that too. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna reach out to Easy on Twitter. I got your Twitter handle, so I'm definitely going, you know what I'm saying, reach out to you. I got some
you
ideas we
got
could
my
put
Twitter
together.
handle too, nigga.
Yo, what
Yeah,
easy shit?
but
Let's just put this
I was
shit
just
in
about
chat,
to say
man.
that right after that. I was also we gonna do it together. It's gonna be me, Easy, and Leaf. So I'm gonna reach out to Leaf as well.
Leaf a
Um,
model citizen. He just said that shit. He can't be a part of
I
this shit. I
no,
don't even
but
know what
no,
the
Nah,
fuck
hold
nah,
his
I'm
on.
gonna
name
be
is.
I was
part of
gonna
it, but
say,
I'm gonna have my mic muted most of the time.
oh,
I'm gonna just
I,
be cordial.
I,
I'm
all
gonna be
right,
cordial, be
all
well
right.
behaved.
Word. We could get some sound effects. So maybe instead of saying what you're gonna say, we could just get a sound effect to kind
Nah,
of.
nah, nah. I'm gonna just not say it, bro. Like I'm telling you, I'm gonna be very, very cordial with it when it comes to WNBA. I don't think we are as passionate just yet because, let's face it, bro. Like I mean,
Oh, I'm
it's
passionate,
still
boy. I'm passionate. I'm in this shit, boy.
man.
I'm in
man
this shit.
all right, nigga.
I'm
But
in this shit, boy.
I know,
Yo,
nigga.
shout
Listen,
out to real quick. Shout out to Caitlin
stop.
Clark too, bro. What the fuck they doing, man? Stop that,
Yeah, yeah.
stop
Shout out
treating
to
her like that, bro. Stop treating her like that, bro. I don't
I
like that,
will,
bro.
but I will say, listen, Diana Taurasi, who I thought was hating when she said it, but she did. It was some truth in what she said.
Nah, she spoke
Um,
facts. It just wasn't
she
the
did
facts that
spoke
people
fact.
want to
It just
hear.
wasn't the facts that people wanted to hear, but she definitely said some facts about how the rookies need to give themselves some grace. But if the grace that she's talking about, I don't think it really applies to Angel Reese or Cameron Brink because they out here. Angel Reese has the second most offensive rebounds in WNBA history, only behind Yolanda Griffith. Shout out who played for the Sacramento Monarchs, bro. Bobby know who that is. Um,
Nice.
so in her first 5 games she has 24 offensive rebounds, and after her is 31. That in the first 5 games. So Angel Reese, man, she out here, man, holding it down for the
Nah, she been hooping. She been
holding it
hooping,
down
hooping
for and
for
Camilla
Camilla.
Cardoso. Camilla,
She,
Camilla
but she just
Cardoso.
came back. Camilla just came back too.
She just
So
came back. Yeah, she did just come back. She had a I think she had a shoulder, and she had just came back from that, man. So shout out to the Chicago Sky. I think
Yeah.
they on the up and up.
shout out to the Seattle.
Bro.
Shout out to the Seattle.
What happened? What happened?
Yeah.
I
What you
said
Ice?
said?
save this for the
Hold on.
WNBA talk, bro. Y'all letting a lot loose right now. Oh,
Yeah, we all letting a
Oh,
lot loose right
word.
now.
Yo,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah.
yo, yo, Eskimo, I told you, I'm in this shit now. Like, I'm in this shit. Like, oh shit, yo, I'm
Yo,
telling
hold
you,
on.
boy. I didn't know
Hold
there's
on,
this much
Eskimo.
work in here, boy. I didn't
Man,
know
Hold
this
on,
much work in this
Eskimo.
motherfucker.
You fuck with the
I know why
WNBA,
easy in the
Eskimo?
shit, but we ain't gonna speak on that,
nah,
bro. Like we gonna keep
I
that
don't watch
quiet.
it much. I watch it. I
Yeah,
catch it
I
here and
say it.
there, but I don't watch it
Niggas
much.
need
You
to
know what I
know.
mean?
Alright.
We know.
Nah, everybody
Alright,
needs
so
to know
hold
about this
on.
shit, bro.
Nah,
This is
but,
crazy, bro. They have a
but,
Cameron Diaz in the NBA. This shit is insane, my nigga.
I ain't
Like,
gonna lie to you. She did come from the Cameron Diaz lab. I ain't gonna lie to you.
yeah,
this
nah,
shit is
she do.
insane, bro.
I was thinking that too. I ain't gonna hold you.
Listen, man. Listen.
This shit is insane, bro.
Listen. If this shit keep up, she might be the face of the league instead of Caitlin Clark, bro. To be honest with you, I mean, she
Yo,
fit.
low key, low key.
She
I
fit. She fit all of the
She check all the
recommendations.
boxes.
She checks most of the boxes already. I thought she was one of the best overall talents. I just thought Caitlin Clark was just more dynamic because of her shooting, but I thought she was the best overall player out of everybody in the first round of the draft to me. Like she could score, she could shoot, she could rebound, she could block shots, man. Like she could dress, she could play the part, man. I mean, listen, it is
Oh,
what it is.
yo, we gonna start a whole stream talking about the WNBA. Look for us to reach out. I mean, look for that content soon, and definitely
That's good.
before the
That's gonna be
finals
a
start.
very friendly stream, bro. It's gonna be a lot less
Yeah,
yelling.
yeah, right before, but not right before, but before the finals start. Hold on, I want to finish shouting out Dante Reeves. Shout to you. Shout to Jamal. Hopefully you guys subscribe and shout to Marlene Sutherland. Shout out to Wally on Wednesdays. I'm gonna try to see if she's trying to get with it. Shout out to Love and Aries 23. She was showing love earlier. Shout out to Dren 23, Samba, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights to Lau. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully I ain't forgetting. Oh my God, Andre 76. Again, man, shout out to all y'all for helping this, helping it be a great show and helping the show grow. Hopefully y'all subbing up. And yeah, we definitely got some content before the finals start. And yo, man, the weekend starts Friday. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, y'all going into the weekend enjoying it. Uh, and yeah, man, we be back. If y'all got some ideas about what content y'all might want to see, even about Trump, whatever y'all want to talk about, we could get to all of that. You know what I mean? Just remember, let's not get Big Fan Breezy banned if y'all want to talk about Trump. But we could get to all of that stuff. We be back really soon. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see y'all soon, y'all. Peace.
Yeah.